Welcome back to the Far Reaches Illiad Saga, Episode 6 this time. Let's just jump into it. Does anyone remember what happened last time?
So much.
Yeah.
Cade, go
I
first.
can't remember the stuff
What did you
happening
do
last
last week, Cade?
My brain is mush.
Okay. Cade
Cade-
turned into mush last session.
Cade
Man,
got
that
his
kind of
5G
fucking ruined his character.
activated.
Yeah. My 5G powers are fully activated now. You can't beat me.
Congratulations, you got COVID
No,
now. Because that's the theory, right?
I mean, technically, I kind of do with the shop, but so we had finished our job with the seeds.
Mhm.
Seed delivery went without any problems. And we are headed. No, we delivered those, and aren't we still headed to the planet itself?
I believe so. Yeah, we're still en route, right?
You guys finished last session. You finished the last 2 days of interstellar of spike drive travel. Came out of drill space into normal space. Sector was clear of any hostile contacts. Went to deliver the seeds. Then you guys, now you guys are heading toward. When we left off, you guys were heading towards the main system, the main planet of the system, the
Owie.
capital planet, Owie. So yeah, you were right.
Yeah, because I'm still waiting to go get my Amazon Prime space
Yeah.
stuff, and then maybe some illegal stuff.
Yes.
Ooh. Illegals. So we had 2 days worth of travel between Setsuna and Aoi, if I remember correctly.
Satsuma and Owie, you had 2 days of travel. We completed the first day last session. This time, like, you guys are nearing the planet. You can actually see the water planet getting bigger in view. I don't know. My brain's not working.
Could we initiate a bike drive drill space through the planet? Would that do anything?
It would fuck up your ship very badly, and you would all drown. But if you want to do you, go ahead.
Ludicrous speed. Go.
Okay, so you guys have about half a day left of travel time. What would you guys like to do during that time?
I guess I want to do some more of the VR piloting courses.
Oh, that's right.
Piloting
You were doing that last time. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
We'll pop in the moderate to advanced. Probably moderate to not running into an asteroid difficulty.
Advanced flight techniques 101.
Yeah. For idiots.
Yeah. Advanced techniques for idiots 101. Okay, yeah. So you want to just do the rolls for it? Okay. So yeah, it's basically like basic dodging and stuff in heavier ships this time.
Mm-hmm.
Last time, like at the end of it, it was trying to get you to do to pilot heavier ships, and you just weren't feeling comfortable in that. You tried to go back to smaller ships, and it was just like, all right, cool, like I am done.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you've had a day to sleep on it, you feel much more confident. You're able to actually do the mission properly and everything. It seems to be going great.
Nice. Is mech piloting the same as like piloting?
Piloting is all-encompassing. So it's starships, ground. It used to be different. There used to be like there used to be starship piloting, and then there was like different ground, hover, and all that stuff. Now it's all just in one skill of piloting. So yeah, it will be a bit harder in mech since you're training with like actual starships.
Right.
And like the bigger the starship, it will get harder as well because you're just taking what you are. You're taking your training and then going, all right, cool. I want to now be like 3 million times better, like 3 million times bigger. Not that
That's
big.
a
You're not
reasonable number.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're not driving an entire planet, but you're driving like a capital ship instead of a fucking fighter.
Okay. All right. Yeah, and just to clarify, I'm not trying to like get a point out of piloting. I'm just kind of
You're trying to think.
familiarizing. Yeah,
Yeah,
just familiarizing. Like, so if I do it enough, I might get a 1. You don't have to give me a 1.
Or
Yeah.
if
But
you
I'll
do
just
good
do
enough.
that. I'll just do that for a couple hours until probably noon. I'm assuming it's like around morning-ish time. I'll say I've skipped breakfast and I'm hitting the VR hard.
Okay.
I'm walking here.
Give me a second here.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Do
All right.
it.
Have you seen that
Yeah,
TikTok?
Magoo.
Have you seen that TikTok? We don't talk like that, you son of a bitch. All right, I'm sorry. Forget
No.
about it. And then she like punches him.
No, I have
No,
not.
I haven't.
I'll send it to you.
I do want to see them. Are we playing right now?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we are
Oh,
live.
sorry,
Say hello to the internet.
Hello, internet.
Hello.
Gene. You have half a day left. Like like everyone in their cabin has like an estimated time until next planet, and it says about 6 hours. So
Mhm.
you got 6 hours. What do you want to do?
Can I wait until like basically everyone's knocked out and then just kill everyone? Is that a possibility? Can I just go rogue?
You can try.
Okay. Question for you. What? Well, I don't know. Maybe don't tempt me. Maybe I will do it.
I won't do it, or will I?
Maybe I'm just saying. Maybe watch your back. Maybe I'll just crack one day.
I mean,
So
you run into a
what?
space pirate bomb.
What happened? So what can Gene do to improve his shoot skill on this flying contraption?
There are some VR courses that won't
Mhm.
train you very much, but they can help out a little bit.
Mhm.
There's also a bunch of fighters on board, so
So I'm going to look for Cayde. Do I find Cayde?
Yeah, I mean, if you went to his room, he wouldn't be there. But if you went to the VR suit, you'd
Mhm.
see that I'm playing a game that says that I can't last more than 20 seconds.
Mhm.
Jeez.
Jesus. I'm going
Oh
my
my
favorite.
god.
I'm gonna tap on his
will.
shoulder, and then I wait for him to respond. So I tap on him. Does he
Oh
notice
yeah,
me?
yeah, baby, that's nice. Keep on tapping on me. No, I'm just kidding.
Jesus.
Oh hey, Gene, how you doing?
Hey, buddy. How's
It
that
is a
Matrix for
Warcraft.
you?
Wait, what was that? Sorry.
How's the Matrix?
Oh, as good as it to expect. It's amazing.
Okay, Jesus. Okay, I'm going to ask him like, does it work for you? You think that these VR missions help you out?
Eh, there's a disassociation with risk and reward. I think in real life you wouldn't do things quite the same way because you know that there's not going to be consequences.
That's true.
So I think it's always better to do it in person, but this is a very good tool to get a grasp on whatever knowledge you're seeking.
All right, I'm gonna listen to him, smoke a cigar, and then go. You son of a bitch! I'm in. Is there
Good.
another VR station next to him?
Well, what are you trying to learn?
I just need to improve my shooting. Just shoot more while I can.
Ah, shoot!
Uh,
Shooting!
I mean,
Shooting! I like shooting. Hey,
I
there's a
can't.
firing range. I'm pretty good at
True,
shooting. I could maybe give you some pointers.
true, but I kind of want to. Like VR is probably the closest thing I can actually get to shooting a moving target, unless I decide to
Um,
shoot someone here.
there's pots and pans we could throw in the firing range, and you could shoot them.
Nah, that's simple trajectory. I can see exactly where it's going. I need something with fear in its eyes. I don't know what direction it's gonna move. This is probably the
Fear
closest
in
thing I'll
its
get to it
eyes.
here.
Well, I've got a Sharpie, and I'm sure that there's gonna be a one of those little ball drones that go around.
Okay, but
You
are
know,
we
a team all over the
allowed
place.
to shoot them?
Yep.
Oh God.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right, but I don't want to get billed for that shit.
Actually, would I know if there's any like non-stationary targets in the
There is
firing
now.
range?
You'd have to talk to Ruach. Last time that you were there, it was just regular paper targets that would zoom in and out, and like
Oh, okay.
they had basic functionality. Like at a firing range, they would move forwards and backwards from the like to simulate distance. They would move up and down and to the side, but that was about it.
Gotcha. Well, let's go talk to Ruach. He's pretty handy. He could probably get you something with fear in its eyes that you can shoot.
That seems like a good idea. Let's go do that.
Do.
And
Ruach.
so we're off to outer space.
You're in outer space.
You are muted.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. All right.
So yeah, you get there. Ruach is currently at his workbench, just sitting there, not working on anything. Surprisingly,
Okay.
Ruach, you're Oh, you go ahead, Gene.
I'm sorry. We get his attention. Hey, Ruach, you got time?
you need time. What you need?
I need to improve. I need to work on my shooting. Shoot something, but I don't need a stationary target. Can get me something that's sporadic, something that moves, something that will actually help me shoot.
You want moving target? Yes.
Yes, very moving. Like not just left, right, up, down. Something that can really challenge me, you know?
He starts digging around his workstation. Give me a second here. He pulls out a bunch of storage boxes and starts looking through them. Eventually, he finds a little ball drone, and he hands it to you. But like he's still holding it like firmly, and he points a finger and he goes, "Button right here. Press it. Move around erratically. You shoot, and it fall to ground. That means you hit."
Perfect. I'll give it a try. Thanks.
Yes.
That's all I need. All right, so that's all I need. Cayde, anything you need while we're here?
No, I'm good. I'll accompany you to the range though.
All right, let's get some shooting done.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let me just show you a little bit of what I know, and maybe you can pick up on some of it.
Doesn't hurt to try.
I'll just load my gun and widen my stance, kind of have the gun down at a ready to fire, and then as soon as like the beep goes off, then I'll shoulder, and then just like that, just like competition shooting.
Yeah.
Well, that's damage.
No, but it
That
also
was-
has the
that was
attack
the-
roll as well.
Yeah, that was the attack roll as opposed to like a shoot skill.
Oh, shoot skill. Okay, so I would do. Oh shit! E6.
Oh, you should be able to pull up your skills, correct? Let me see here.
Yeah, there's instead of going to weapons, you could just go to skills, and then it'll pull up that little menu of skills, and you can click on shoot.
All right,
Or you can fucking roll with a 10.
Oh, you can click on that and then just.
Yeah. And so every one of those listed items is the skill, and it separates it out by what you have proficiency in and what you don't.
Oh.
Yeah,
There you
see, I
go.
just did it for you.
Nice. plus strength.
What?
Yeah.
I just chose the first
Oh.
one that came up. I'm not saying, oh yeah, use your strength to shoot. Unless you're
Yeah.
using heavy weapons, you don't need strength to shoot. You're using your dexterity modifier.
What if he's throwing a bullet?
Ooh.
Yeah.
That would be dexterity as well, and it would not do nearly as much damage.
Fuck.
I'm gonna throw a laser round at you. Fuck
What
you,
if
You
he's
asshole.
take
like,
this
what if
double
he's
A.
flicking the back of the bullet?
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
discharge
Yeah.
it.
He's holding the bullet and he's trying to hit the firing pin in the back.
You joke
Nice.
about that. I got a construction hammer, and I tried to do that to a bullet because I was told that guns are basically have miniature hammers that smack the back of the bullets, and I was like,
Yeah.
well, big hammer should work even better, huh?
Yeah,
You just need a
it
little
does.
point on it.
No, what you need to do is just put it upside down on a skillet,
Yeah.
Oh God.
But
and yeah, you got a timed explosive right there.
but my friend Isaiah's brother Zach has a scar on his eyebrow from us like hammering bullets.
Oh God.
Nice.
Yeah, if you don't control the explosion, it doesn't send the load forward like it should. It just sends shrapnel everywhere. It's
Wow.
Oh man, who would have fucking expected?
yeah, fucking weird.
Okay, so yeah, go ahead and make a shooting roll with your dexterity.
Okay.
A shooting skill check, I should say.
Skills. Shoot. Oh, cancel. Sorry, got confused with the modifier again.
Okay, yeah. So you're trying to shoot this little ball target as well, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. You shoot it down. It falls to the ground and like it has a little red sensor on it, and then after like a second or two, it bobs back up.
Hey, see what I did there? I aimed with my hips.
How about
You
let me give
center
that
it
a
in,
try.
and then you think, but you don't think too hard. You do it, but you don't do it too much. See now?
All right, so let me go ahead and attempt what he did right now.
Okay. Go ahead and make a shooting skill roll. Using whatever gun you want to.
Mm-hmm. You want to stick with the laser pistol, so that's a small. Yep. Okay. I'm sorry. What was that? That's D6, right?
2d6 plus your dexterity roll.
Mm-hmm.
You can also go to your character sheet and then with your skills, just pick on shoot.
Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting we can do that now.
Quite the useful tool.
It is. Dexterity +1. There you go. 13.
Perfect. Yeah, so learn shooting the exact way that you just saw it done. You hit the target as well. It drops down to the ground. It has a red light on it, and then it bobs back up a second later.
All right.
Hell yeah! Good job.
Oh wait. Next time, go to skills and use the shoot instead. That way.
Okay. Let me try that right now. Just let me give it another. Let me use my normal style, like very, militaristic kind of over shoulder. Let's see how I fare there. Do the skill. And say shoot. There it is.
Yeah, perfect. So yeah, you do it exactly the same way. Comes out perfectly.
Yeah, I still got it.
You feel a little bit more confident in your ability to shoot.
Dun.
All right.
Oh,
beginner course is over, and I throw 3 of them in the air, and I get a stick, a fuck, what would be? I use my unloaded gun, which is safe, on safe, and I'm like, come on, stop shooting, and I start like kind of nudging his like shoulder or his knee, or nothing like too much to throw him off balance, just enough for him to like have to like recorrect and then get to him.
Incorporate some swing.
Yeah,
Like letting him know where his body is off target at, and like where he needs to like tense up here, or loosen up
No,
here.
yeah.
You should
Now
be
you're getting
throwing
shot
him
back
off.
at.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you're getting shot back at. This is simulating nerves. Get mad if you want. This is what's gonna be in real life.
Okay. All right. So what I do? Okay. So I'm gonna shoot again. Shoot to see if I can hit all targets.
We're doing them one at a time this time. So
All right.
shoot one target, and then next target.
Okay. So skill. Shoot. That's my first one.
Yep. First target drone goes down.
Cool. Second target.
Second target goes down as well.
All right. All right. 2 for 2. And all right.
Third target drone, you just you hit the side of the target area.
Damn.
It continues to fly around.
Okay, let me shoot one more time, see if I can hit it with this one. If not, I'll just throw my gun at it. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
This time you miss a bit more. You still feel like you've gotten a little bit better, but you'll still need to practice a bit more.
Alright. Eventually I have to hit at some point.
That's all right. We're gonna keep this up.
There you go.
Yeah, so you shoot at a third. You shoot at a brain not work. God damn it! You shoot it a third time,
Yeah.
and it finally goes down.
Yeah.
Then after a second, it comes back up.
Need to get better.
Yeah, it's all right. Don't beat yourself up too much. We'll got all the time in the world.
I just thought I bring shame to myself. Cut a pinky.
Let's go get some lunch, big guy.
Yeah. All right, so we go get lunch then.
Yeah.
Okay.
The end.
Fafnir,
Yes.
you've got 6 hours you've got 6 hours of flight left. What do you want to do?
I think he's just gonna like just start like messing around in the surgical theater, since I'm just realizing that's a thing. Maybe do like some mock surgeries.
Okay.
On what?
Yeah.
He's got this really expensive life-size doll.
I'm cleaning it.
Get the
Oh,
turkey
God.
baster out. And...
Oh God, no! Stop it! Stop it!
Oh, man.
I no longer want to live in this universe. Okay, so what are you trying to do here?
I'm not really trying to like. I'm not trying to like up a stat or anything. I'm just gonna have him like get used to the surgical theater.
Okay.
I was just gonna have him like do like some just inside his head, like
This is where this vein is.
yeah,
and-
Mr. Holmes, like discombobulate. This is my plan, kind of thing.
Okay. Roll medical check for me. Well, actually, make it a heal check.
All right. What's that? I know it would be skills, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
if you go to your
Oh, I
character
see it. I
sheet,
see it.
yeah, it should pull up in the chat tab. Yeah, so you find yourself like you're trying to find you're trying to mock do a surgery, and you realize like after you start cutting, like, oh wait, no, I'm cutting too close to this vein right here. You can tell after you're cut, like in the middle of your incisions, you can tell, oh wait, I'm kind of messing this one up, ain't I? But overall, like you're feeling like you're getting used to the lighting in the surgical bay. It's different from like the suites that you were the suites that you used to operate in were much brighter, and the lights were more luminescent. Whereas here it's kind of dim, so it's kind of throwing you a little bit off guard. But you're still like you still got it. You feel.
I still got it. I feel.
I feel like I still have it. That Red October. Are you just gonna keep doing that the entire time, buddy?
Yeah, pretty much these last 6 hours.
Okay. Julyen. You get a personal communication. You get a personal text from Aldebrecht that just says, "Hey, we've got about 5 to 6 hours left until we get to Owie.
Sweet.
What are you gonna do in that time?"
Actually, nothing at all. Just gonna walk around, sip some coffee, smoke a cigarette out in the cargo bay. Pretty much just hang out. Just waiting for the action.
Okay. All right. So as you get closer to the Owie, you get a personal text from a personal voice message from God, my brain is not fucking working right now.
Yuna?
Yeah, from Yuna. That she says, Mr. Codex, if you don't mind, we have a personal landing pad for you on Owie. If I've already sent the link to both Aldebrecht and Mao, so they should be able to help you land. But other than that, I think everything's good. I can't wait to see you in a few hours. I'll have someone waiting for you at the landing pad when you arrive.
He's gonna respond with thank you very much. Can't wait to see you as well.
Okay. It shows for a few seconds her reaction, and she like smiles and she nods her head, and then the comm line closes.
Oh, it's a video link?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a text for some reason. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's gonna he'll want to carry on some kind of like polite small talk.
Okay.
Nothing like too big. He's not gonna do like the whole like, oh, this is where I've been yet. Not until he's like actually face to face. Yeah, just a small pleasantries and whatnot. And then he'll want to keep it as polite as possible of oh, okay, yeah, we'll be there in just a few hours, so on and so forth. Oh yeah, how's the family, so on and so forth. And then he'll try to ease his way out of the conversation.
Mm-hmm. So when you ask how's the family, she pauses momentarily and then looks down and looks around the room and then goes, Actually, I might have a mission that I need you and your crew to do for me, if you don't mind. The pay is actually very well, so yes, when you get on planet, that's the secondary reason why we're going to meet, but I can't say much more on open comms. You know how it is.
That's exactly why my lips are as tight as they are, ma'am. I will, we will see you in just a few hours.
She lets out a little giggle and just, I'll see you then now. I'll see you then, Codex. And closes the comm line.
All right. Back to smoking and contemplating.
Contemplating life and why do we live?
It's the number
Just to suffer.
42. It's just the number 42. You are.
God damn it.
That's it.
Okay, yeah. So 6 hours later, 6 hours passed by. As like outside of the ship, the water planet is growing in view. On it, like it's a surface planet, like the entire surface of the planet is covered in water, and then on top of those are like domed cities, more or less. A few of them are domes, and then there's like the capital city of this planet, which just has this gigantic castle. Oh my god, I fucking ruined it. This gigantic palace. That's what I meant to say. I mixed castle and
Yeah,
palace
no.
together.
I mean, a passel would be way more like awe-inspiring.
Yes, it's a passel. You don't know those terms, so I had to reduce it to palace for modern lingo.
Stupid Bacchus. How would you not know about what a passel?
It's not like I want to help you learn or anything, Baka. God damn it, what are we doing? So yeah,
Getting off track.
you see this giant palace. As you come in closer, as you come into land, like they have a large landing pad that's like built onto the side of this palace area. As you get closer, actually, let me. I mean, he can't. I'm pretty sure he can't fail because of his skill, but we'll do it anyways. Do 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 do. Cha. So yeah, as you land, like it's probably one of the cleaner landings that you've had before. It comes in, lands perfectly smoothly. You hear hissing as the engines slow down and everything. Y'all are landed. What are you doing?
Over
Right
the
here.
intercoms. Over the intercoms immediately. Julian's gonna be like, "All right, folks, welcome to Owie. Let's not have any of those as we traverse around here on our off time. I'm gonna look into another job of ours. If anybody wants to accompany me, you're more than free to. Otherwise, you remember the rules. Don't bring any of your drama back home and try not to cause too much of a ruckus. I'd like to be invited back here. If you want, I'll give anybody who wants to come with about 15 more minutes before I head on over to my contact, Miss Kurakawa.
Okay.
So this planet, is this one we've been to?
No.
No, you were at Satsuma previously. This is Aoi, the capital planet of the Kurokawa system.
Oh, okay. So I got nothing going on here. I'll join you, Captain. You never know when you might get shot.
Fair.
Yeah, I need to stretch the old legs. I'll be coming too.
Same here.
Captain, I do recall you saying something about a friend of yours who might be able to help me train my mind.
Yes, of course. Give me one sec here, Doc. I would like to make a connection with one of the training schools for MES users.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your connect skill. Let's see how it goes. Come on,
Let's
baby.
take a peek at connect and modifiers. And am I using an attribute?
I mean, if it makes you, then yeah, use your charisma.
Oh, I do so enjoy that. All right, so I roll
God damn, you
3d6.
ate
Let's see, the
every single
lowest
one of you.
is 4, so that's 11 plus 2, 13. Yeah, there you go. Oh, it is exactly how it does the math for me and drops the lowest. Yay.
Whoa,
Nice.
it's so amazing. Yeah, so you remember a school that deals specifically in the healing arts of biopsionics. There's biopsionics is can be used both for healing and for damaging. A lot of like biopsionics has kind of gotten a bad name in some areas because if someone knows biopsionics, they can just they can fuck you up badly. So you helped this school raise the reputation through your connections and everything, and they kind of owe you a life debt, more or less. Who is the head of this school that you're talking to?
Let's go. I don't know why this was the first name that popped into my head, but we're just gonna go with it. It's Jin Kazuya.
Jin
Kazuya.
Kazuya.
Jinkazuya.
Yep, I got it.
Is that Fate?
Fate? No.
No, it's the guy from
It's
Tekken.
Kazuya.
There you go. Thank you, Bruno.
Oh, okay.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Yeah.
The sun.
I'm waiting. I'm like, ooh. That was just I've been watching a lot of. There's this guy who has a whole TikTok series about Street Fighter, or not Street Fighter, Tekken characters. And yeah. Anyways, he owes me a life debt because there was a mission that I was doing where I had to go find someone else, another young knight suit pilot upstart named June, right? As a byproduct of that, where I found him, there was essentially a POW, which was this MES prodigy of biopsionics, who they had basically starved. They put a bag over his head. They put something in his mouth, kept him tied up and chained in a dungeon, like a prison cell deep underground of the moon that I found him on. That I found both of these people on. It was basically a small POW camp where they were keeping these people. So I gave him a free ride back, and it turned out that he was an incredibly prominent MES, ridiculously. He's a very old. Think like Kill Bill old. The guy that the old man that she trains with in Kill Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah, like very old, like that.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like, he wears for some reason he wears almost Chinese looking garb with the long flowing robe, shit like that. Right? Like the
is he from House Zhang or is he from House Kurokawa?
He's from House
Japanese or
Kurokawa.
Chinese? Okay.
Yeah.
But he just prefers the Chinese aesthetic instead of.
It's very similar to the Chinese aesthetic. It would be like a Chinese Chinese Japanese fusion, where you would see all of the same similarities, but he also wears very obvious colors of like blues, reds, golds, shit like that. And the design pattern is very appropriated by House Zhang's tradition.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so you call him. You scroll through your Rolodex of contacts and eventually find him, and give him a buzz, and he pops up. Are you giving him a video call or like just send him a text or?
I'd be giving him a video call.
Okay, yeah. So it answers. You see him in like in his traditional garb. It like looks like he was meditating beforehand. He's cross-legged and everything. It's obviously like a drone is capturing the video for him. It's not like a regular fucking like
Yeah.
Most times when you voice video call someone, like it's like their face only, like it's a camera right in front of them.
Yeah, it's FaceTime.
This is like a full body capture.
Nice.
And he's still got his eyes closed, and he goes, "Mr. Codex, it's been a while. How can I help you today?"
I am going to respond to him in Japanese because I know Japanese.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, like, long time no see, Kazuya-san. You know, again with the pleasantries, it'll be brief and concise because I don't like talking over the phone very long, like very much longer than I have to.
Yeah.
I'll basically say it would. I like to think of subtitles underneath this and like have it be like a word for word translation as opposed to like, you know, sometimes they translate it to English so you get the gist of it. But it would be like, it would bring me much joy to or for you to meet a potential student that is on my crew. I am willing to pay you yada 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 yada. Basically.
Yeah, so when he first rated you, it was English, but as soon as you switch to Japanese, he responds back in Japanese, and he goes, "If this student is anything like the last student, I will gladly take him in with all care. As for payment, none needed. You've brought honor back to my school with that last student you brought to me. With anything, I owe you more with this student if he is the same."
Thank you greatly for your generosity, Kazuya-san. We will be there within how long would I say? Within the next several hours for a meet and greet.
Okay. Yeah,
I like to think of it as mito and grito. Allow me to be very racist for a minute. Playfully.
The mito and grito. Oh, I reckon that one. God damn it. I'm gonna get canceled for this shit before I even do the books tomorrow.
Look, man, we've all watched JoJo's. We know that when they say Shieto, we know what they're saying.
Oh my god! Yeah, so you know that it would take probably about an hour to get from here to the next city with your meeting taking place, probably 2 or 3.
Excellent. I will tell Fafnir then. I'm gonna drop you off before I go and meet with my contact. I'm going to introduce you to Kazuya-san, and as long as you operate under his guidance, I have much faith that you will regain at least some of your former glories back with your biopsionic ability.
You'd say as long as I'm smooth, like some type of smooth operator.
Yeah, it would be like if you didn't have wax, if like you had wax off, I would need you to wax on.
You always had a way with words, Captain.
Excellent. All right. So as I'm setting the Google Maps for the usual Kurokawa meet spot with Yuna, I will add a stop to this school.
You're on Palace grounds right now.
Oh shit.
So like you're right, like Kurokawa is right there, more or less.
Well, change of plans. After further surveying my surroundings, you're gonna come with us and then I'll drop you off. So be a good boy and we can go to Disneyland Planet.
Does someone want to play Amanda? Does someone want to play Amanda for now, or do we just want to leave her on the ship for now?
Amanda for now is she'll join us possibly later.
Okay, so for now she's staying on the ship.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, where are you and Fafnir meeting at the moment?
Oh, we're in the cargo bay.
Okay. On the side where the unloading door is.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, after like a minute of you guys talking or so, the cargo bay door opens and you see both Aldebrecht and Mal walking forward. And as they approach, Aldebrecht looks to you and goes, Herr Captain, if you wouldn't mind, Mal and I would also like to go on planet. We have to pay respects as well as meet with someone.
Would I know that they're at least possibly talking about? I assume that they're talking about June.
Make me a no check with intelligence.
Considering that it was my mission to bring him back.
Mm-hmm. You already know about their connection with June.
Yeah.
But make a no check.
With intelligence?
Yeah.
I want to use my ability. I want to use the expert ability to re-roll that.
Go ahead and use that expert ability to re-roll that.
Come on, son of a bitch. I'm in. It was never meant to be, unless that's a success.
No, you do remember the headline of, you don't remember exactly the pilots' names, but you do remember a headline of up and coming night suit squad decimated in attack on foreign planet. You don't remember any pictures with the article, but you do remember it talking about a bunch of younger pilots that went on a high profile mission to prove their glory and came back with one survivor and the rest of the crew of the squad dead.
All right, boys. Well, make sure you pay your respects and act as you normally would. I trust that you boys aren't going to make any kind of ruckus in this place.
No, sir.
I would never.
No.
Besides, as night suit pilots, we also have to meet with the head of the Kurokawa family for now.
And I'm on a lot of downers.
And do you not have any updos to pick you up, Doctor?
Yeah.
Just meh.
Meh.
All right. Well, Autobots, let's roll.
Yeah. Both Aldebrecht and Mal transform into robots and drive off into
Oh
the
my
sunset.
god, that is terrifying. Why are we even doing any of these missions? If they can do that.
You use the code phrase that activated, and now the agents inside have become visible to all.
Can I turn into a moped? Just because, why not,
Just for shits and giggles. God
Yeah.
damn it.
Anyways.
One day someone's gonna come across these and make art of that happening. I hope you fucking know.
Yeah. And it'll be me on MS Paint with my mouse.
Yeah, it's going to be Kate and Codex tomorrow, going, I must work harder at this.
Right.
So yeah, the entry, like Aldebrecht pushes a button and the entryway goes down. Right outside of the ship, you see a woman in like thick armor plating, standing there with the spear at her side. Immediately, both Aldebrecht and Mal bow their heads down and then walk forward to her.
What does she look like exactly?
She has long black hair. She has one of her eyes is like a bright purple. The other one is like the white of the eye is like black, and it looks almost reptilian in nature.
Almost.
Her armor is painted mostly purple with with gold highlights throughout, and one of her shoulder pauldrons is like a bright red. Her armor looks like it's supposed to be fashioned after like ancient samurai pictures, where that sort of armor is what it's fashioned to look like.
She holding a weapon?
Yeah, she like as if she's on guard. She's holding a spear that's blade up on the ground, as if it's supporting her. I say spear, it's more like a naginata.
Out of character. Boys, we all know who this is, right?
Do we?
Out of character. We all know who this is.
No.
Starts with an E and rhymes with Miko.
Shut the fuck
Oh,
up.
what?
God damn. Don't
No
spell
way.
it out this badly.
No way. Really?
No, he's
Emiko?
joking.
Yep.
Like from Sword Art Online?
Yeah,
No, that's
that
Kira.
that same one.
Though.
That's
That's
Kieran. God, piece of shit. How dare you desecrate Emiko's honor, you fuck.
Oh.
Oh, she
Emiko.
is it Klein? Is it the best character of that show?
Oh my. Okay. Well,
The best fucking character. Damn right it is.
I missed it.
that's the
I'm
last.
tired.
That's the last reference to that campaign he'll ever make. Maybe we should
Had
have a
whole
tournament
adventure
arc.
planned out. Fucking bye-bye.
Jesus.
Maybe we should have a tournament arc.
Yeah,
Alright.
we already did though.
So they approach her and walk past.
No, they approach her and like they're walking down the ramp right now to her level.
To her okay, so she's waiting for presumably all of us.
Mm-hmm. You could assume so.
All right. Then we are walking in tow with the two Mex 2 pilots.
Okay. Who's all going on planet?
I am.
Si, senor.
Everybody except Amanda
Gene.
for now.
Gene, are you going on the planet as well?
Remind me, when do I have to go to meet? Yes, to meet my incestuous sister.
You.
I know we're adopted. It's okay.
It's a few hours from now that you have to go meet her.
You have plenty of time.
Don't you fucking tell me about plenty of time, you son of a bitch.
A
I
few
go.
hours. He's like, actually, I just want to hang out. I don't want to be a part of this.
I'll go ahead. We'll go with him.
Okay.
I'll smoke a cigar.
There you go.
Yeah. So as you get to the bottom of the ramp, the woman bows her head to all of you, and then you must be Kurokawa-sama friends. Follow me, if you will. And she begins leading you to the castle. God, I did it again. Fuck the palace.
Oh no way, you didn't.
What's a castle?
Stop.
It's a combination of a castle and a palace.
Oh, god damn it.
Fancy.
Yes. Well, palace just didn't seem to do right, and castle's too western, so they decided to call it a castle instead. Quite sophisticated.
I have a request to make out of character.
Yep.
Is there any possible way, this might be a little early, could we take a quick 5-minute break?
Yeah.
Awesome.
He's got a pastel tongue.
I have a very big passel happening right now.
Got it. Okay. 5-minute break. Go ahead and pull up the screen, and we'll be back in 5 minutes, guys. Okay.
And we're back.
Okay.
Yes,
So
we
we
are.
ended with the night meeting all of you at the bottom of the ramp, your offloading ramp. Miss Amanda, would you like to As you
Yes.
your character into the scene.
Yeah, I was preoccupied with something in my room, and I realized I'm late, and I book it out the ship and try to meet up with everyone at the end of the dock thingy.
Okay. So yeah, you appear at the top of the ramp, and this lady at the bottom, as she sees you, her eyes lock onto you for a moment, and she just pushes Aldebrecht and Mal out of the way and opens her arms as she runs towards your character.
Do I recognize this person?
What?
Roll me a notice check. Actually, a no check, I guess.
Hold
With
on.
intelligence or wisdom.
Give me a second. Bear with me. I have to like get my character sheet open. You said intelligence or
wisdom, whichever is better modifier for you.
Intelligence is a +2, so we'll do that. And this is a no.
Yeah, no, a no.
Okay, 2d6. -1 +2.
You can also well, it might be hard to do from the iPad, isn't it? The quick skill check.
Yeah, I didn't get much practice with that, so no, I'm gonna have to like manually type it in. But I'm just gonna do 2d6 -1 since the -1 and +1 counter each other out, so it's just easier that way.
Just a straight 2d6 then.
No, the 2d I have a +2, so I'm taking away 1 point since I have a -1.
Okay, so it'll be a 2d6 +1 then.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't know exactly who she is. You know, you've seen her face in a lot of memories, and when you locked eyes on with her and she opened her arms, you have a warm feeling about it. But you don't know, like, since you're still processing emotions and you're really not great with that, you don't understand why you have this feeling.
I'm just gonna go straight into like imitation mode and just kind of try to like imitate the same expressions that she's giving me and try and also be warm and welcoming.
Okay, yeah. As you guys meet like halfway on the ramp, she like wraps her arms around you in this like immense amount of strength and just starts bawling her eyes out. She says in Japanese, "It's been 5 years and you haven't contacted me. I thought you were dead. Where have you been?"
Well, I'm supposed to be dead, which is why I haven't contacted you in 5 years. Maybe this is a conversation that we can discuss privately.
Hey guys, you think they're gonna kiss?
Oh my god.
Oh, so you guys know each other then?
After you say that to her, Amanda, she nods her head and she says, "Yes, yes, later." And she like wipes her eyes with her hands, and then she goes, I'm forgetting my duty." In a moment of hesitation, "I'm sorry. Let me lead you to Lady Kurakawa, and then you can discuss your business with her. And then, yes, afterwards, let's talk.
Okay.
There's so much to discuss."
Sounds good.
She begins leading you guys through this gigantic path. God, I fucking keep doing it. This giant palace.
Dude.
Don't make fun of me. Don't make fun of me, all right? It's been a long fucking day. So yeah, she leads you guys through this like this gigantic courtyard. There's like there's statues of previous knights, and each of them is holding like a sword, Everything about them is just like regular stone, except for the sword is always painted black on each statue. She leads you through this courtyard, through like there's another building that has like a few servants walking around, and then another courtyard after that that has like a garden in it. And inside is this giant like tea table in the middle of this garden area. Codex, you know her face almost immediately, even though it's been many years since you've contacted Yuna Kurakawa. You still know her face. As she sees you all, she rises up and does a deep bow. Immediately, the knight that was leading you all, she bows her head back, and then Aldebrecht and Mal do the same gesture in turn.
Of course, I'm bowing my head as well, like with them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll look over at the rest of the group as I'm like bowing. Get down.
Oh, I'm following suit.
I catch
Oh
on.
yeah, there's the
Yeah.
gentleman bow.
Yeah.
This is what we do. Okay.
Yeah, so after the bow, everyone raises back up, and she smiles to the knight, and she says, Matsudaira-san, you can leave us for now. I am sure that this reunion is quite memorial for you, but there's much business to do and little time to do it in. The knight bows her head and walks out of the garden, closing the doors behind her. After that, Yuna like waves her hands in front of her, and she says, "Sit, my friends. Tea has just been made. Oolong. I think that's most of your preferences, correct?"
Very much so. Thank you very much, Lady Kurakawa. I don't fuck up when I say it in character, like
Yeah.
I did out of character.
Yeah.
Nah, man, you gotta commit. You gotta fuck up in character.
No, not even. Nope. Nope. So we sit.
Yeah.
Who could ever turn down such a delicious looking drink from such a gorgeous looking girl?
Fafnir, why don't you tone down the charm a little bit? We don't have to be that charming.
So turn it to low.
Turn it to
forgive any possible what's the word? Misgiving? No. Out of character. What's the fucking word that I'm thinking of? When people break
ignorant,
etiquette.
Rudeness?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah.
Guys, forgive any rudeness that my companions here might offer without their knowledge. They're not used to
His culture is very
interacting
different from yours.
with nobility.
At least not this type of nobility. Nobility I'm used to is a little more undelicate.
At that, Yuna smiles and laughs a little, and she goes, "Yes, most of the other noble houses are quite unpleasant in their ways. It is still misguiding to me, I suppose is the word. It's so hard to deal with house politics and all that nonsense. That's not the problem today.
Yes, House Turganoff is a bit of a bitch.
Let's not even speak of them. I dislike them with an immense pleasure.
I do
You're
too.
pushing buttons.
Hey, this could be the one, guys.
Jesus Christ.
She has everything I could want.
There are
rich.
others.
That's all
All
I
right.
need.
Yep,
There are
let's
other rich
discuss
ones.
this
Let's
later.
just drop it.
So as you all sit down, and the tea is automated, so like the pot like just pours automatically. There's like almost if it's being floated by someone's telekinesis. Each of your cups is filled up, and then in the middle of the table, the holographic image of a giant ship. And let me send it to General really quick here. The holographic projection of a giant ship is shown, and Eunice sighs as she sees it, and she goes, "This is my father's vessel, and it's been missing for some time. Recently, we had a a picture of it surfaced somewhere on the net, and one of my one of my chair jockeys found it and sent it to me immediately. Uh, I need it investigated as soon as possible and discreetly if it can be done. I need to find out what happened to him. It's been 2 years since he disappeared with that vessel, and it's hard enough for me dealing with house politics as it is. Dealing with such an emotional adventure would take its toll on me. So if if you could take care of it, all of you.
I'm
My
sorry.
lady, say no more.
I'm sorry,
We can
lady.
be very discreet.
I'm
Very,
sorry,
very
lady.
discreet.
I'm sorry, Lady Kurokawa. Are you saying that your father's been missing for 2 years? Or the vessel itself is what we're retrieving?
If you can find my father, I would like him back. He has been missing for 2 years. The vessel has been gone with him as well.
Jesus.
Oh.
2 years.
Well, my lady, I would never pass up a moment to help a damsel in distress, but this is going to be a considerable effort. I'm not declining. Of course, we will accept.
I
This
am
is
offering I am offering 10 million credits to each of you if you can do this properly. And if I can
Each.
return the vessel back, then whatever salvage cost we can get, if we can salvage her at all, will be added to your payroll as well.
What?
well,
Okay.
ma'am.
My teammates are right. We would like to disregard all of that for just one date.
Wait. Okay.
You don't have to pay us anything. Just one date with me, and I think we'll be square.
Fafnir, you are out of line right now. We are conducting
Okay.
business, sir. Please conduct yourself in a manner that is far more
Can I?
according with what
Ooh,
the lady would expect.
Yeah, maybe you just
um.
stop talking. Period.
I.
As she
Ooh.
watches all of you, she goes, I have no time for dates. I don't know if you realize how hard it is to have a schedule as busy as mine. Not even the most busy of warriors or armies have dealt with what I have dealt with in the last week, let alone months of time. If you think you can work your way into my schedule, that is fine. I would like to see you try and get at least a minute of my time. Right now, I am already overextending myself. I already have 3 vid calls on hold at the moment. So as soon as we can finish this business, fine. If you need time to think about it, I will allow it. But I need a yes or no within a few days, at
Uh,
most, before I get
hold on.
another salvage team in here.
Let me just kind of say, man, just do you mind if you give us just 30 seconds? I feel like we as a team need to just quickly kind of wrap our heads around this. Should only take us 30 seconds.
If it must take you time, then I would appreciate it if you would leave the premises and debate it later. I still have days before I contact the next team, but
Yes, of course, man. Of course. We 100% understand time aspect of this and severity of the repercussions of not finding this ship and potentially Lord Kurokawa
Yeah.
himself.
yes.
I believe, given the time frame, we should be able to, at the very least, make an attempt.
Yes, that is more than enough reassurance that that is more than reassurance that I have had the last week since I got this information. I will have my chair jockey give you all the information that they have as soon as I can get a hold of them. But again, right now my schedule is thoroughly busy trying to delegate so many things about this ship alone, let alone everything else that's going on in house politics right now. Julyen,
All
I leave
right.
it to you. Contact me within the next 3 days if you're still in system, and we will discuss further details. Then I'll have my net runner get everything for you, and then afterwards, Your yes or no is all I need.
All right. He's going to stand, offer a hand to help her stand as well.
She waves. I do my business in the garden. It helps me a little.
Well, going to offer to take her hand once more time, as like a this time not like a help you up, or like the handshake with like the lady in the hand tip thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He'll take her hand and we're gonna try. I'll give you an official answer by the end of today.
Yeah. She grips your hand and with all of her strength, which is not much strength, and after a second she lets go and she just nods a few times and yes, that'll be good.
Lady Kurokawa.
You have capable fighters. I know both of them quite well.
Yes, that is very true. Well, we will leave you to your business. Expect a phone call. I don't know what a phone is, but expect a call by the end of the day.
A notification.
We will reach out to you.
And
that is more than enough. Thank you.
All right. And we're going to take our...
Yep. Yes, we will.
Yeah, so as you guys all get up, Aldebrecht stands up first and whispers to Kurokawa for a little bit.
Oh shit, he was there
Mal
too?
Yes, they were both there with you. Both Mal and Aldebrecht were there with you. They both stand up and talk to her, kind of like hush-hushed conversation, and then make their way towards you guys as you're leaving as well.
All right. So we're exiting the garden.
Yes, yeah. We are. Quietly, politely.
Once we exit the garden, are we still in the castle?
Yes, you're still in the castle. You're in the second building. There's a bunch of slaves, like I say slaves, servants, moving stuff to and fro, like tea and like different foods and like ornamentations, chairs. They're moving the palace around, it seems like.
All right. Well, to the rest of the crew, we've got our individual businesses to do, if I'm not mistaken. Amanda, for now, we're gonna have to have a talk at some point about whatever that was, but I guess I have business to take care of.
Yeah, I have more business than I planned.
Are we able to at least kind of talk a little bit about what just happened right now? That's I feel like that's a lot.
Yeah, let's, before we all break up, that's a good point, Gene. Probably. Okay.
So 2 years, 10 mil each. Julyen, we all are a little. We all know that he could possibly be dead, right? We all,
of course,
definitely wanted to tell her that, but we definitely couldn't.
Maybe he just got tired of being Papa King. You know, maybe he just wanted some free time to go out and.
That might be the worst case scenario. That really could be the worst case scenario.
I sincerely hope that he just wanted to take a vacation, because at least that way it's out of our hands.
That's true. You got a point there, but
at the very worst, and Julyen kind of leans in. I assume we're all like in a tight circle.
Yeah. We're all like very
kind of like
you're
huddled
you're,
up. When the NFL huddle all arms up.
Yeah, exactly, like a football team.
All right, at the worst case scenario, this lord is dead, and we're gonna get paid 10 million credits each to go,
basically
retrieve a ship and get salvage.
That place reeked of desperation.
True, but that is worst case scenario.
Yeah.
Best case scenario, King is alive. We go there. He gets kind of annoyed, and we tell him that his daughter's worried about him. And then he says, "Oh, okay, here's your money. You found me. Go.
Aldebrecht holds out his wrist, and above it, the holographic image of the ship appears, and he goes, "Do any of you know how big that ship is?"
Oh, it doesn't look very big there on your wrist.
Would you mind putting it into perspective for us there, Al?
He like messes a few things. He presses a few things on his arm, like he's controlling a keyboard, but it's not there. And then the ship of the Illiad appears next to it.
Okay.
That is the Illiad. That ship is 11 times bigger than she is by size alone, let alone mass. We're talking about a ship that's 2 kilometers long, Captain.
I feel like it's one of those videos that shows like our planet and then like zooms out and there's like the sun right next to it.
Yeah,
and there's,
like instead of
that.
zooming out, like you see like a small blip next to the giant ship that appeared, and then it zooms in on that blip and that shows your ship, and then it the camera tilts to show in perspective how big that ship is over the Illiad, and it's just massive.
Oh, good. It's the size of a moon. Oh, good. All right. It's the size of a
moon.
Small
That's
planet.
a ship.
They have their own gravitic stabilizers on that ship.
Yep.
Let alone the plasma drive must be huge. I would love to take that apart at some point.
Well, then in that case, Al, how hard could it be to find this damn thing?
Okay,
Julyen, it's been 2 years. I'm assuming it must be pretty damn hard.
2 kilometers long in space. That is quite small. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. In the grand scheme of things, Al, everything is small compared to the universe.
Wait. Okay.
How far outside how far outside of civilized space would this thing even be?
2 years.
Who knows, Captain?
Do you guys not even understand what that ship is?
It's a giant ship that nobility has.
It is a space pirate bait.
Yeah, probably, but you'd have to be pretty fucking ballsy to go after the Lord himself of this system.
Oh, is it? Well, I don't know this system. Is that Ep.6 Aldebrecht? Is that like a famous ship of this empire, or
they only have one of them?
Yeah, okay. Famous.
Fair enough.
Yeah, pretty famous.
Unless it's crazy pirates or whatever that is.
I mean, it could even be Space Reavers at this point.
If Space Reavers are a thing, then yes, probably Space Reavers.
Julyen, I'm pretty sure they already looked into it, but we should also look into enemies of the Crocodile Clan.
Of course. But here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. We gotta officially agree to take the mission before we're gonna get any help from them, right? Which means we take this mission, no matter how long it's gonna take us, until we call her back and say, "Hey, never mind, we failed. We are not taking any more missions." This has the potential to both make us famous, which some of us might not want, but also
would not like that.
But also this has the potential to make us rich enough to just disappear. Not separately. I mean, together we can disappear and then continue working together.
He's right. I'm in.
I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50 million credits. We could buy small moons that realize.
Like a base that looks like a moon.
You could buy a continent, not a moon, but close enough.
All right, is that Al in game or is that Space Master trying to crush my hopes and dreams? Look, I have no reference of how much 50 million.
I don't know
credits.
how many moons you could buy with that much money, but maybe.
Look, all right,
small
cool.
moon.
Look here. How about this? How about let's just kill all the motivation? We can all become depressed, and then we can all just jettison out into the sun. I want to buy a moon, damn it, and this is gonna help me get there.
We can buy a lot of moons with this.
Why a moon?
We can buy all the moons we want
we
with
can
this
buy
kind of
as
money.
many. We can take our diamond hands and we can go to the moon.
Jesus.
Now, what say ye, crew of mine? Do y'all want to try this or not?
Like I said, I'm in.
Aye, aye.
If it's taking down those bastard Reaver space pirates, I have to.
You do realize it could not be them at all, right?
It's most likely not, but I think he just really wants to fight Space Reavers. Amanda, for now, how are you feeling about this?
I'm clearly not in the headspace of the conversation as I'm trying to rack my brain on what happened before we met Arakawa.
True.
Yeah.
And I just kind of like
nod.
And I make eye contact with you. And I just kind of nod, like just to go along. I wasn't listening to anything you guys were saying. I'm just following the herd at this point.
Absolutely perfect. All right. Well, I'll send her a text message.
Her eyes say more.
Her eyes say more?
Her eyes say more than her lips ever could. She's right. We should jump head first.
All right. So we all have some business to take care of here separately. Fafnir, I gotta go introduce you to a friend, because if this is gonna be as dangerous as it seems like it might, we're gonna need all the help we can get. All right. Well, be back at the ship. And remember, if we do anything wrong on this planet and we find an alive lord in his vessel, someone's gonna tell him the things that we did on his planet. So
again, he's right.
So new names, everybody.
Yep. False identities. Hey, never mind. I'll get what we need. All right.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask, real quick, Captain. I know you reached out to a friend regarding my ammunition. Did you want to retrieve that for me, or?
Just a heads up, out of character, I think that last week I said that I forwarded you all of the information.
Yeah.
To when and where. I believe, if I'm reading my notes correctly, that for the same price, you're getting more of the, like a shitload more of the regular ammunition and more of the stun ammunition.
Okay, cool.
And it was going to be dropped off at a location on this planet, and I gave you that drop-off information.
That could have very well been as I was wavering in and out of consciousness, IRL.
Yes, yes.
Got it. Okay, cool.
Mal raises his hand and says, I mean, we're going into town. We could just pick it up if you need to. I gotta get some rockets anyways. And we probably have to place an order or two for ammunition for everything else we've got on the ship.
Okay, yeah. I pull up my compad and my money, and I just like flick it over in his direction, however much is gonna be. Like, pew, I pay you. Yeah.
That's the only way that Space Venmo works. Is pew, I pay you.
Pew.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you get a notification, it literally says, pew, I pay you.
That's awesome.
How do requests work, though?
Mal pulls out his little like hollow phone, and he gets the notification. Pew, I pay you, and he just goes, I love it every single time. I swear.
All right, here we go. And hands in the middle. Come on, everybody. Biggest paycheck we've ever gotten to find a lord who's fishing out in this.
Can we shorten that
hands
to
in.
just 1 to 2 words?
Yeah, we're just gonna
and then
say
the darkness bind him.
We're just gonna say go team. How's that sound?
Yeah, I put my hand. I'm very discreetly trying to make it so I don't touch anybody else. I especially don't want to touch Fafnir.
And Fafnir's going for that hand.
Now, hold on. Wait a second. I understand not touching the disgusting dock. What's wrong with us? Do we offend you?
What? She didn't say anything.
Mal puts his hand.
Well, you can tell. You can tell she's trying to avoid us.
So it's like just hovering right above yours. You can feel like the hair of it, but like nothing else. And he's just like, "Yeah, team."
Yeah, and then we do the thing. We freeze frame out. It pans out.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
we all jump in the air. The camera
Yeah.
pulls back. We're all frozen, and then Aldebrecht goes, "I don't think we're supposed to be frozen this long."
Oh my God! Get a scientist.
Oh my God.
All right, so I'm gonna take Faffy to meet Jin Kazuya at the School for Biopsionics, the Kurikawa Academy of MES users subcategory Biopsionics. So like,
Oh my God, you just gave that a fucking title and a half.
yeah. Well, okay. So Kurikawa Academy of MES, then there's a colon, and then Biopsionics. So they have a different campus for the different traditions that they practice or whatever.
You got it. Yeah. Mal just nods and says, "Me and Aldebrecht have to go pay a grieving mother some respects," and then, wait, no. Yeah, Mal turned German for a second.
Yep.
And
That
Aldebrecht like gut
AI.
punches him, and he just, sorry, I like to mock you sometimes, buddy. Yeah, we got to go pay a mother some respects and then visit a grave. But we'll pick up the ammunition. And anyone else need anything in town?
Nah, I'm gonna go do some shopping, but I mean, I could hand you my list if you want, pay you after, or just give you money and I don't know.
Pay me for picking up your stuff?
I mean, I haven't ordered it yet, but I was gonna try and find some stuff.
Oh, I
Let's
mean,
go to Duster. Oh, you already
Yeah,
got that.
Well, no, I haven't. I wanted to get some armor woven into my duster to. I want new armor. And I was thinking about getting seeing if there's any body modifications I can get. This old rust bucket's, well, rusty and bucket like.
And bucket-like. In fact, it's a bucket.
It
It's
is
a
an
Home
actual
Depot bucket.
bucket.
in fact, I am a bucket. Goddamn.
He's Bender.
Oh, God.
What is wrong with me?
So I guess no, I'll go do everything myself.
We'll meet up somewhere, probably.
Okay.
Yeah. Aldebrecht and Mal both take off.
All right.
All right, I'm going to go do my thing.
Fafnir,
As I-
we're grabbing our bikes from the ship. We're gonna go take off.
Oh, lovely.
Amanda, you get a text probably like a minute later after the whole group meeting. It says the contact in your phone is listed as mom.
Oh.
It says, "Meet me at home. I have so much to discuss with you. I'm elated to meet you. In case you forgot where it is, I've sent a location." And there's a little map.
Okay, good. I was gonna try and RP that as like, I've possibly had some severe head trauma. Brain don't work so good.
In case you need plot device, here it is.
Hey, don't spell it out. Jesus, man. Try to keep it a mystery.
Hey, never forget the heist, man. Never forget the heist.
I reply back just a generic, like, okay, I'll let you know when I'm on my way.
Yeah. Okay. You get a text maybe like a minute later, and it just says, "Take as long as you need. I'm gonna take some time as well."
I don't respond.
Yeah. You leave it on red.
Yeah. Leave it on red.
Okay. Fafnir and Codex.
Yee.
So you know where the temple is, correct?
Yeah, of course. I know exactly.
It's the next town over. Okay, so you go to the ship, you get the bikes out of the bike port. Like the front end of the ship where all the bikes are stored, like it can easily be like moved up and down so you can be put into the unloading bay.
Yeah.
For the vehicles. So yeah, you both get your bikes and turn them on, and they start flying, and they move around. So you're at the front. It's gonna take you about an hour's ride to get to the academy.
Okay. Then, all right, Faffy, here we go.
All right.
Both of you make pilot checks for me.
Okay.
Let's see how well you ride. That sounds dirty, but I didn't mean it like that. I promise.
No, you did.
Come on over here and find out.
All right, I'll be there in a few hours.
Do we have an attribute that we're applying to this?
Strength or dexterity?
All right. What about wisdom?
No.
I know the rules of the road.
Mine gave me the option for wisdom.
Yeah.
Does it just always do that?
I think it goes for your highest stat if it's on the ask.
It always asks me any of them.
Yeah, it will always ask you for an attribute for it. That's why I asked before.
Yeah.
So
strength or dexterity, Fafnir. But since you already
then it'd be a 7.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you both start up fine. Like,
perfect.
Apparently, both of you have ridden hover bikes in the past.
Yeah,
and
I've done it once
to get them back into the thing.
Yeah, it's like they say: once you learn how to ride a bicycle, you can never forget.
That's right.
It's the same thing with hover bikes.
A bicycle.
Debatable.
Bicycles are a primitive mode of transportation that no one uses anymore. It's always hover bikes, even kids.
Damn.
Rich kids.
No, even the poorest. In fact, rich kids use regular bikes.
Yeah.
Because it's so classic and gauche.
It came back in style.
I don't even
It's
know.
the same thing. If you see a guy with a muscle car, even if it's a little bit rusted, you're not like, oh, what a fucking poor asshole. No, you're like,
True.
Jesus Christ, is that a Mustang? It's the same thing here, where like anything that is driven on the ground on the pavement instead of hovering is like ultra rich, basically.
Yep.
Rich assholes have them.
Damn it.
It's a classic and a collectible. All right. So we're did you say we're good for the first part?
No.
Okay.
The entire drive. Like, you both started up and you both zoom out. And it's like reading the back of your hand. No problem for both of you.
Perfect. All right.
Yeah.
So,
hour later, you both appear. You both get to the, like, it's a big station, a big building. It's hard to describe. In my head, the way to get it out of my head is so fucking hard to describe. It's like a giant rectangle. It takes up most of this part of the city. At the front of it, it just says, this is gonna be a title and a half.
Oh, here.
It says Kurakawa Academy of MES, and then underneath it says Biopsionics Division.
That look about right to you, Fafnir?
What screen am I looking at?
What? You're looking at the front of the school.
Oh. It's kind of like Applebee's. They all kind of mix in with the same aesthetic.
Yeah, make sure that you don't disrespect Kazuya-san.
Yes. I'm very aware of how to speak with elders in this capacity. I've had to kiss plenty of asses in my younger days.
Yeah. So, here we go. I'll give you the introduction and I'll leave you here. When you're done with whatever introductory training, or if it even gets that far, when you're done, you are free to do as you will. Once again,
Captain, I'll let you know one of my better traits is my inability to give up.
Yeah, I believe that 100%.
It is also one of my worst traits, Captain.
Well,
it's that and not caring what people think of me.
All about perspective. So, let's go in here and meet Kazuma-san.
I said it's that and not caring what people think about me.
Yep. Look, hey man, I'm handing you a shovel. You dig your own grave, all right?
Yeah. That's right. I don't give a damn what you think.
All right, so we're gonna walk into the front of this, I assume, very traditional Japanese temple style school, but you tell me if it's something else.
So the outside of the building is just like is yeah, very much like it looks like the pagoda style roof and everything like that. It very much looks traditional. Once you get inside though, it's all the like modern day amenities that you have. There's hollow screens on the walls, like all the signs are like holographic that are pointing you towards like the headmaster's office, main training dojo. And then there's like specific areas of in the building layout on one of the walls. It has specific areas for each part, like for training to do to do surgery, training for battle for combat medics and stuff like that. There's different like I would say sub schools almost in this big building.
Right.
You're probably trying to head to the headmaster's office,
Yeah.
and there's like signs on the walls that will lead you there.
All right, then we're gonna follow the signs. I assume that there's like some sort of check-in area, like a front reception, or is it just walk in, follow the signs, and hope you get to the office?
No, the reception area itself is just like a map, and then on the map like different stuff, and you can see like portraits of the people that are teaching the class, like
I see.
the current teacher in class and all that stuff.
Gotcha.
And then on the headmaster's office, you do see Kazuya's portrait, Mr. Kazuya's portrait there.
Excellent. Here it is. All right. I'm gonna knock on the door. Is it a rice paper door?
No. Like it's like a full wooden door.
Okay. All right. Then yeah. Then I'll knock on the door.
Yeah. The door opens automatically. Inside you can see like this this elongated office. Sorry, my words were getting mixed up there. And at the end is like a desk, and the old man's sitting behind it. And as soon as he sees you, he just giant fucking like grin on his face, and he stands up, gets out from behind the desk, and bows his head to both of you, and then like comes in for like a handshake.
Deep bow.
Yep.
And you can also see him doing something behind his back.
Would the teacher see it?
Oh yeah, anyone can see it. He's not hiding it.
Okay. He pays it no mind, and he comes for a handshake with you, Codex.
Yeah. I'm gonna do the going for a handshake, and then like do the handshake hug.
Yeah. When you like you grab his hand, you pull him in for a hug, and after a second, like he pats your back as well. And
yeah.
Mr. Codex, he's speaking to you in Japanese. It's been such a long time since I've seen you. Sit down. He lets go of your hand, and he like with his hand still on your back points to 2 chairs in front of his office. Both of them leather, very expensive looking. He says, "It's the least I can do. I got the best chairs I could find in the academy for you both."
Thank you, Kazuya-san. I appreciate the hospitality. This is the potential student that I was referring to in our communications earlier. This is Fafnir. Fafnir, this is Kazuya-san.
Kazuya reaches out with his hand to shake yours, Fafnir. And as he does, he asks in slightly broken English, but not too bad, "Do you speak Japanese, or do you prefer English?"
Fuck, I just had my head. One sec.
You had something you were gonna say, or you had the answer to the question?
No, he's gonna say konnichi. Push it. Konnichiwa. What's his name?
Kazuya-san.
Azuya-san. As he does a formal bow what shows that his arms are now bound behind his back as Kazuya feels like a weak telekinetic hand grip his hand and slowly shake it.
For a moment, Kazuya is stunned, and then he pulls his hand back. And tell me, when you're using your telekinetic hand, can you feel like anything press against it?
It's you kind of like you do feel in your mind. Yeah, you can. I know in your mind you can tell weight. So
Yeah.
I mean, you must be able to feel something like that.
Okay, yeah. He pulls his hand back after shaking it once, and you feel the presence of you feel the pressure of and weight of another telekinetic hand grabbing yours, and he just gives a smile and he goes, "I am a master of many tricks," they would say in the old days. Now I call myself a master of psionics
I
itself.
need to write this down. What's his name one more time?
Jin Kazuya. Jin, and then Kazuya.
You gotta
Right?
play more Tekken, man.
Kazuya Sensei. I was taught from a very young age at the Turganov Institute for Adept Minds, and uh, in learning from there, they make you use your powers at all times, and if you end up using your appendages for something your mind can do, they break that appendage. This is how I was learned.
He chuckles and he sits behind the desk and he motions for your chair. He motions towards the unoccupied chair on that side of the desk, and as he does, it's pulled out from the desk, and he shakes his head. We don't do that here. We are here to heal
old
bodies,
habits,
not hurt them.
It got to the point of my hand would break itself. As he sits down.
Yeah. So he looks to you, Codex, and he goes, "So, have you seen him before? Do you know how good he is?"
Yes.
More so. Fafnir, do you how in touch are you with your psionics?
I used to be greatly in touch with my psionics, and I'm a bit out of practice as I haven't been able to use them in full effect for such a while.
Yeah, for an example, he well, as far as telekinetics goes, I've witnessed him or teleport actually. You see like Julyen come to the realization, wait a minute, it's not telekinetics. What the hell even is telekinetics? I watched him teleport a handful of explosive devices well over 100 kilometers away. Which I've never seen anybody since then do that either. But also, Fafnir here is a practicing doctor who, in other systems, is renowned for his work with biopsionics as well as traditional physical medicine.
Kazuya nods his head and smiles and yes. It is best when the mind and the body work together on the same operation. It makes it much easier and stronger. Any sewing done by just the hands is weak, but when it is done with the mind as well, it is twice as strong, and even the biggest of cannons cannot tear it apart. That is what we practice here. We practice mending the body together. Fafnir, I will have you demonstrate to me later. Well, once Codex and I are done with our pleasantries, we will get down to work and assess you, and afterwards, we'll help you grow back to that strength that you are possibly lacking right now.
Do I have to demonstrate the Turganov method?
Sensei? No. We will give you a body, and there'll be a problem, and you simply solve the problem using only your psionics. If you have to use your hands, it is not a sign of weakness, but rather a sign of somewhere you need to grow.
Oh no, the Turgenov method for bio psionics was sometimes during sleep time we'd wake up with an incision and a ticking sound in our bodies, and we'd have to self-operate.
He looks kind of horrified and just says,
So does Julyen, very much so.
like, I just like to imagine he's going off on this diatribe, and the screen shows like this man waking up and going,
Saw.
and he's like, "What the
Yeah.
fuck?" Ah! And then it flashes back to the present, and it's just Fafnir in his chair, just arms out, explaining this great majesty, and both of the other people in the room just going, "What the fuck?"
Well, Turgenov in my mind is World War II Russians.
Yeah. No, more or less. House Turgenov is Russian, and they're very much like
Being the strongest.
World War II / Cold War era.
Yeah, so
Rush.
yeah, that's what I'm trying.
Yeah,
to
exactly.
How would they train?
Yeah, exactly.
Psionics.
God damn it.
No.
What's that Netflix show?
I don't. Chernobyl?
What?
Fuck.
Chernobyl?
No, Netflix.
Noble Diaries?
No,
Netflix has like a billion
the
shows.
little kids.
Stranger Things?
Stranger Things. Yeah.
We're all confused.
Like,
Wait,
you can't-
what? They play D&D?
No,
Yeah,
no.
that fun
No,
show
this
where
isn't in character. This isn't in character.
You can't just throw out, that
That doesn't
Netflix
make any
show and
sense.
expect anybody to know what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Yo, there are so many Netflix shows, dude. What the fuck are
Which
you talking
one,
about?
man?
Wait.
Anyways,
Wait. All right, yeah, keep going. Explain it later.
So no, you're describing this, and he's just like shaking his head, and the more and more you go on, like he's just like, no. Biopsionics is, and he like his hands are next to his head as he's trying to describe, like he's throwing ideas into his hands and then trying to throw them at you. Biopsionics is not to be treated so roughly. Biopsionics is about gentleness. We are not forcing ourselves into a patient to help them heal. We are gently mending the flesh and muscle and sinew between. We are not boiling the blood. We are simply purifying it with calmness and gentleness. At the end of the course, I don't want you to be a hammer that smashes through the body and then mends it on the way out. You will be a scalpel, very dedicated to one point, a thin incision and a very small sewing. That is the way that we treat our patients here.
Yes, Sensei.
I have to rethink our whole entire relationship. I have learned so much in these few minutes of learning about you, Dr. Dowd.
My best.
I need to go to the bar and drink 3 bottles of whiskey
My
now.
best friend Vlad woke up with the wrong sexual appendage.
Nope.
He never survived his
I
surgery.
don't need any more.
I stopped
nightmare
making
fuel.
friends after that.
Yep. I'm gonna stop making friends now too. All right.
We are no longer friends now.
Shall we cleanse the palate and speak of good times and happy memories?
We were 7 years old.
Kazuya-san?
Yeah, no. The more and more that Fafnir goes on, Kazuya's face just keeps distorting in more and more disgust. Like, wait, you were a medic? What the fuck? Jesus, this is weird. And he's like, he puts his arm on the desk and then just rests his head in it, and he just shakes his head a little bit and goes, "There is so much work to be done with this."
I would not even try. Don't even try with this shit.
He looks to you and he goes, "Good news, though, Mr. Julyen. I'm sure you're glad to be informed. That man that you brought me last time, he's now one of the best doctors in Kurokawa. I think he's even served on the old emperor before he vanished. But yes, he's doing quite well for himself. And even though this man is clearly damaged, We shall mend him so he can mend further.
Apologies, Kazuya-san. I'm having a hard time. The old ticker upstairs, I'm getting a little on in age, a little long on the tooth. What was that gentleman's name again?
Odama-san is his name. Jun Odama.
Oh, that's right. Yep. Never mind.
As far as I'm concerned, I believe you saved 2 Junes that day, if I'm correct. Although Mr. Odama didn't have a name back then. We gave him the name June from the other man you saved.
That is very true. All right. Well, and then into the pleasant conversation we go. Like, could we do like a soft exit as we like reminisce and everything?
Yes. Thank you for this opportunity, Captain. I I won't let you down.
Kazuya stands up and fixes his shirt. He's wearing an actual business shirt instead of like a kimono right now. And he bows his head again and he goes, "Thank you, Codex, for bringing me another soul. I will have him. I will need a timetable for how long I can work with the man. But we'll do his assessment right now as soon as you leave, and he should be back to your abode within hour or 2 at max."
Oh wow. All right. Yeah. We'll stay in consistent contact here for the next I don't know, 24 to 48 hours. I believe we're going to be staying pretty well in system for quite some time, so he'll be able to commit some actual time to your teaching.
Yes.
But we'll come up with a timetable.
And anything I cannot teach him while he is here, I can send to Hollow Mail. It's quite easy to send video messages nowadays, and I'll give him lessons that way. It will help him learn a little bit, but it will take some money as well. But we will discuss that later.
Of course.
For now, I must take Fafnir under my wing and show him the way that House Kurokawa deals with their biopsionics.
Excellent. Well, Kazuya-san, maybe we can go out for a good bowl of ramen and a nice tea this evening or possibly tomorrow after.
Is your space dragon good around here?
We haven't had a good bowl of Space Dragon in quite some time. Our old supplier, our old ramen stall that used to have it, moved elsewhere. So yeah, we don't have it anymore. But we used to have the best, I tell you.
I think we went that in House Bismarck's system now. Anyways, Fafnir, be a good man. Don't give him any shit, or I'm fairly certain he can rip your brain apart from the inside out. All right. You guys
Not that I would.
Yeah, not that he would.
Not that hasn't been attempted on me before, sir.
All right.
That was a graduation requirement.
And with that, Julien's walking.
Okay, so the camera, like, as Julyen leaves, the camera kind of moves with him, and then completely leaves the building. Amanda, you have the text from your from the night now. That is apparently your mom. Did you want to go deal with her right away, or did you have something else in mind for now?
I kind of wanted to see if I had anything left in my possessions that would help me remember anything that I've like packed along, or like I don't know if there's like, you know how you can like reverse phone numbers in like white
Starship
pages.
7.
Yeah, and like you can see like who lives there and how long they've been a resident and da 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 da.
Oh, so you're just trying to find like any shred of your past life that you
Yeah.
can. Okay. Make me a no with either intelligence or wisdom.
Okay, give me just a second.
No problem.
I think it's gonna be the intelligence. I think my intelligence is higher than my wisdom. Yeah, so it's gonna be intelligence. It's the same roll as last time, so it'll be 2d6 and +1 because I have a negative in my no, and then okay, I already hold on. Ooh-doo-doo. One. Here we go. Oh, not rolling so good tonight.
You are able to pull up a previous apartment that a man that you used to live in, as well as a storage shed in the next town over, the main city of the planet, Hoshiguma, that has a storage shed, and you find in the deep recesses of your phone, you find a password for it as well. It has it's like a notepad more or less on your phone, and one of the saved documents is like storage place, and then there's a code number with it. The code number was 451.
451. Is that storage place nearby?
Yeah, it's hours drive away in the next. It's hours drive to the next city, and it's in there, near the outskirts of the city.
I want to go there first before I go to the other place.
Okay. Do you get on one of the bikes, or do you hail a cab?
I'll probably just hail a cab. I got money.
Okay. Yeah. There's a cab that will be out out to the Paso in an hour. It'll right. Oh, go ahead.
It'll be up to me in an hour.
Yeah, it will be to you in an hour, and then it will take another hour for it to get over there.
Oh boy, okay.
Okay, so yeah, it comes by an hour later. You get picked up, and you give him the address to the storage place, and he just he just drives there. 2 hours later, you're at the storage place. The cab trip in total is going to cost 200 credits.
Okay. I hand that over. I just gotta deduct it from my feet real quick.
Yeah.
And
then do you want him to wait around for you, or are you gonna just send him off?
I'll have him wait around. I'll give him a good tip.
Okay. Yeah. So oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, and I was gonna just proceed to go towards the storage unit. Is it like AI at the front desk, or is like an actual person, or is like a creepy alien from outer space somewhere?
Yeah, it's a bunch of the old gray aliens, if you remember those, the big eyes, the giant head, the thin bodies. It's one of those guys at the counter, and he's just like, "Whoa, what's up, dude?" No. So yeah, it's a giant building. It right inside is a desk with a guy.
Okay.
So yeah, you once you enter, he's like, "Yeah, welcome to Kurakawa's crazy storage. How can I help you?"
I need to access my storage unit, please.
All right. Just hold your hand on the finger scanner, and it will bring it forward.
Okay, I do as told.
Yeah. So there's a hand scanner, and once you put your hand there, it takes a second. You can see the line as it draws up your hand, and then after a second, all right, your storage container is coming.
Oh,
he points to the far end of the building, and he's like, "Yeah, just go down there, and it should appear within a minute or two. It takes a little while for it."
Okay, I head that way and I wait.
Yeah. So by the time you get there, you see this giant pod pulling down. Give me 1 second here. Yeah, so the pod lands down it's on the elevator lift almost it's hard to describe. You know how a crane moves cargo containers in a dockyard? It's almost like that, where it will pick up a storage pod, lift it up, move it over to here, and then drop it down.
I was picturing in my mind they have like actual like they call them car vending machines. Like you put in your token and then like the car comes down from like this stack of other cars and like
Yeah.
like it's an actual thing. I think there's one in
Yeah,
there.
the Japanese thing.
I don't
Has
think
anyone also seen
I don't
iRobot? There's like
one
a,
in there.
a scene.
Yes, yeah. No, it's like what I'm envisioning is kind of like that. Yeah. So you're pretty spot on. Sorry,
Okay,
my
cool.
words not work today. You know how I am with that.
I get it.
But yeah, so it comes down. There's a little like a keypad on the front of it.
I think back and I believe it was 541.
451.
Oh, 451. Okay, 451. I put in 541 at first. I'm like, ah, crap, that's not right.
Yeah, like it's like wrong number, and then you're like, oh shit, always got it wrong.
Yep, 451.
Yeah, like the door for it like hisses open. Inside is boxes upon boxes of just stuff. There's like a reclining chair in the corner of it. There's like a little desk there as well. There's on the desk is a box that just says diaries.
Holy
Plural. And then all round is just like college term papers, picture books. There's also oh god, what else was there? I'm trying to pull up my word pad and it's fucking taking forever right now. So yeah, there's diaries, there's college term papers, and then there's a photo album like box as well. There's a few other boxes of like personal stuff, model buildings, lab paperwork as well. And then legal paperwork is right next to that, but like the legal is like written in red marker.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, there's all this stuff in here.
Okay. Out of game. I don't think my character would know this. This is why I'm just kind of asking if this is even a possibility. Is there a way to like have this like storage unit deposited at the ship, or is it like you have to move everything like nowadays you gotta get boxes and load them into a truck and you gotta fucking move them? Or
there are companies that will like you pay them a flat fee and they'll box everything up, and then you pay them extra and they'll deliver it to to the closest storage pad. If you want to go like not the storage pad, sorry, fuck, to the closest shipyard.
Yeah.
If you want them to deliver to like like if you're 2 cities over, or like for you since you're at the palace right now.
Yeah.
At the palace ship port. To deliver there would be like a little bit extra, but not too like it wouldn't be super expensive because they have to be competitive with their prices. But yeah, there are a few companies that do that stuff.
Okay, I'm just gonna, as I'm looking around in the storage unit, I'm gonna be on my compad looking up moving services and trying to find one to get like some quotes on pricing.
Yeah, so one company comes back and like they have like a 100% guarantee that none of your stuff will be broken. They cost 5,000 credits flat, and then for a specific pad that's for a specific port that's not in the city, it costs an extra 2,000 credits for that. All the other companies are offering anywhere from 4,500 total to 3,000 total. But the lower end prices, they're also going with like quality. So the lower price that you go, the more likely stuff will be like missing or broken.
Yeah, it's a higher risk of something going wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
What is the expected time frame for something like that to be completed?
The most expensive company. There it is. My brain.
You're good.
As usual. The most expensive company, they can guarantee that they'll have the work done within a day.
Okay, and that's probably gonna be like 7,000 credits altogether.
Yeah, 7,000 credits altogether.
Okay, I'm going to initiate that process, and
Okay.
I'm gonna prepay them. So I'll send them over 7,000 credits, and I'm going to, because I know they're not going to be there quite yet. I'm going to be just rifling through stuff to find anything about like childhood, brief information about that, or yeah.
Okay. Roll me a notice check
Notice.
with either intelligence or wisdom as your modifier.
Okay, 1 second. Notice. I'm gonna do intelligence. Okay, 1 second. 2d6. It's pretty much the same as my no, so it's just gonna be 2d6 plus
Okay.
1.
Yeah.
Hopefully I roll better this time. Last session I was rolling really good. D6.
We have our ups and we have our downs.
This is true. That makes it exciting. Bullshit.
Wait, are you pure psionics or expert?
Expert, I believe.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. 1 second. Let me pull my character sheet. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not 100% sure. I just answer and go with it. Subsystems.
You gotta, yeah, you're expert, so you can re-roll that if you want to. You can roll
yeah.
a failed chill. You can re-roll skill check once per scene.
Okay, yep, I'm gonna do that right now.
Okay, so yeah, just go ahead and re-roll it. You can also, instead of having to re-roll it, oh wait, you don't have a keyboard, do you?
I have like my iPad keyboard, but
Okay.
She can still access the quick menu from her character sheet.
Yeah, but I mean, like on a regular keyboard, if I type in something, I can also press up and go back to my last roll on it. Up on the keyboard.
I gotta type it in. I'm doing.
Yeah, just go ahead and type it in.
12.
Jesus
Woo!
Christ, damn. Yeah, so you find a quick rummage through all of your stuff. You find a diary that's pertaining to your younger childhood, a diary that's pertaining to your your teens, and then like an adult diary that's pertaining to like the last diary that you have is pertaining to everything before you left the planet. You also have a photo book that is going through like your own photo book that you made that's going through all of your years.
I'm not gonna leave those in storage. I'm gonna bring those with me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just pack those with me for now, and I will. I mean, have I gotten any kind of correspondence back from the moving company when they said that they would be like at the storage unit?
You got an automated message that said payments processed, and then and then like a minute later you got a live confirmation that we will begin the process within 10 minutes.
Within 10 minutes. Okay, so that's when they're gonna start heading this way.
They'll begin the process. You don't know exactly when they'll be here.
Oh, okay. I just didn't. Yeah, okay. Then I'll be hanging out in the storage unit because I'm sure I haven't been there for more than 30 minutes at this point.
Yeah, you've been there for like after all the rummaging is done, you've been there for maybe a total of 20 minutes.
Okay. I will sit down at the desk and just kind of flip through things and see what I can find.
Okay. What book do you want to flip through first?
I mean, if we wanted to consolidate it and like mainstream it for time's sake, just go from like child up to in succession. You know what I mean? So child up to like.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're just skimming them, or you're reading in detail?
I'm skimming them, but if I see something in detail that's going to help me with the conversation I'm about to have, then I'm going to focus in on that.
Yeah. Yeah, you're skimming through your childhood diaries, and a lot of it is just like kid ramblings. Just like I hate my parents. I got punished for doing something. Like I got yelled at for trying to take a candy bar from the store today. Stuff like that. A bunch of it is like really immature stuff. There's one entry of today today mom didn't come back from work. My other mom is crying, and I don't know how to console her. A little bit later in the diary, you see the paperwork of the writing of mom hasn't come out of her room in 3 days. We're very worried about her. You called up a friend. and they came over and helped a little bit, but your mom still isn't really talking.
Okay.
That's the most that you got out of the childhood diary.
Yeah.
The rest of it's just like my brother was a butthole today, and I hate him sometimes and stuff
He's
like
so
that.
stinky and dumb.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, if you just want to give
Uh,
me like an excerpt between each diary, like the main
Yeah.
focus of it, that's totally fine.
Yeah. So your later teens diary goes on about how your brother is starting to start shaping up a bit more ever since he got into the military. He entered at a younger age, and that kind of perplexed Amanda for a while. Eventually, eventually he joined a squad, and he seems to be getting along with them. Your mom seems to be doing a lot better now. She's actually talking. She finally got a job with the noble. She finally regained her glory with the noble house, and has been working closely with them. Your other sister has gotten a lover, and your mom is kind of happy about it. Meanwhile, your brother is not. You have mixed feelings on the situation.
Okay.
Um,
Like I have mixed feelings about my sister's partner or my brother.
yeah,
Not...
you have mixed feelings about your sister's partner.
Okay.
Your brother didn't like it. Your mom seemed to be kind of happy about it,
Okay.
and that's what you get out of that's the most you get from skimming from that diary. The adult diary is all about your studies. It's all about like there's an excerpt about your mom finally becoming like a proper knight, but not being able to have many of the abilities that a knight, not being able to have much of the glory that a knight does. It's more secretive work. There's a few things about your brother, like finally getting glory, and then near the end of that diary, you get Amanda. It says, "I am so happy for today. I finally got my dream job after waiting for years. After all of my hard work at school, it's finally paying off. I'm gonna work at this institute, at the United Fronts Institute, of biology. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm
Okay.
probably going to leave this book here in my storage shed. I can't wait to come back and see this in 10 years."
Okay, perfect. Okay. I will take just that little bit of information, even though as much as I want to stay longer, I know that there's other things that we have to do. So I'm going to secure the storage unit. I don't know. I'm however they do that. And then I'll just, as I'm on my way out, I have the 3 diaries with me. On my way out, I'll just let the front desk know that the storage unit will be moved to
the guy. Oh,
go ahead. I was just gonna say
the guy that's sitting behind the desk is like feet kicked up. He's got his pad out in front of him, just playing games. And as you pass by, he's like, "Oh yeah, we already got the confirmation. Don't worry about it. They have once they come in, they'll give us like a QR code, and we'll scan them in, and they'll get everything done. Don't worry about it."
Perfect. Thank you.
No problem. Have a nice day.
You too. And I head out to the cab, and I thank him for waiting. I'll give him like 200 credits for waiting.
Okay.
And then I just want to head back to the ship for the wait. No. So from where I'm at, how far away is my mom's house?
It's a 10-minute drive from where you're at right now.
Oh boy. Okay. Then I will start heading that way since it makes more sense.
Okay. Are you gonna have the cab drive you there, or are you gonna walk?
Actually, yeah, no, I'll walk. That gives me more time to look stuff if I find anything else.
Okay. Yeah, so it's about 20 that's way too short. About a 40-minute walk from here to there.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just be walking. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want
the camera. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I don't know if you wanted to cut to someone else and then come back to me.
Yeah. So the camera like as you like hand the cab his extra money for waiting, and he pulls away, like it shows you stowing the books in a bag and starting to walk, and then camera like pulls out, like almost like in GTA, just pulls out zooms over to another part of the city.
Mhm.
Cayde, what are you? Not yeah, Cayde, what are you doing?
I would be heading by cab to the Amazon Space Prime pickup
Okay.
locker location. And I mean, like, so the cab, I'm gonna just flavor it as like I Ubered, and I was like, I specifically wanted like an SUV with like
Yeah.
cargo space.
Yeah.
So however much that is, and then uh go and swipe my data pad to show my QR code to upload the resources for additional pylons, and then get my Amazon package of all that weird room shit and the
Okay.
I forget, did I order the drones on Amazon Space Prime, or was that through a drone
Yeah.
store?
You could order those drones from Amazon Space
Okay,
Prime as well.
perfect. And they're just like primitive, small prop drones.
Yeah. Like they're the basic hover drones that are that have like a small computer on board of them.
Hmm.
Not much else. Like they're able
Okay.
to take pictures. You can put your compad on there to take pictures and stuff like that. You can fly them around as well with augmentations and stuff like that.
And there's 7 of those, right?
However many you ordered. I believe you ordered 5, but if you want to make that 7, then yeah.
It was to get the other NPCs on the.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
how?
We can write that as 5.
Okay.
I mean
So
7.
grab
Sorry.
those, upload or load all those in. Like, all right, Cabby, let's do you know any good spot for maybe getting some armor or anything like that? You know, is it a robot? Am I
No.
talking to
Like you ordered from Space Uber. So no,
Yeah,
it is not just a robot. It is actually
like
like
a
like
local.
yeah, like it's an actual human driver in
Hmm.
their hover car.
Perfect.
But give me a second here. Got to roll for him.
His name is Jin Kazuya, and he just so happens to be the headmaster of an MES school.
Shut the fuck up.
He
I
moonlights
do
as an
this
Uber
in my
driver.
free time.
Yeah.
I am healing the soul by offering cheaper
I
prices.
heal. I heal.
I give them words of comfort while arriving to their destination.
Yeah, I give them good spiritual talks, and in the end, their body and mind are both cleansed and healed. He's got
In
both of his
turn,
eyes. He's got both of his eyes closed as he's looking back to talk to you about this. He's like,
in
"Yes,
turn,
I am
they
Hey, you
pay
healing
gotta
it
what
forward.
look at where you're driving, damn
He's just masterfully just drifting. You
It's-
must listen to the healing words of your inner
yeah, he's just
soul.
casually drifting around the corner as he's talking to you.
it.
Yes.
Ah!
I
You
remember
hear,
when I used to scream in car trips as well.
you hear Tokyo Drift in the background.
No, please, no.
All right, let's keep going.
Give me a second.
You had a fucking second, then you
Yeah,
lost
I know, but we were talking too much.
it.
Yeah, he like it's a younger guy. This SUV, it's SUV that's hovering. Of course it is. But like yeah, you asked for armor place. He's like, "Oh yeah, my friends always buy armor from fuck, I didn't make up a name for a corporation. Give me a name. Daniel.
Shoot, don't get
I mean,
shot.
shit.
New
Cade, what?
Texas Armory.
What was that, Cade?
Equinox.
Oh shoot, don't get shot.
Oh shoot, don't get shot. Yeah, he tells you, my friends always buy armor from. Oh shoot, don't get shot. It's like one of the best stores around. Oh my god, like they have their own front, and they only came up with the name like 2 weeks after business. It was kind of funny for a while because it was just a blank storefront, but it's great.
Sounds perfect. Let's go there.
Okay, yeah, he drives you there.
I go in and find find an attendant and like, yeah, I'm looking for some new armor. I have a this old armored vac suit I picked up off of a old lady. Inherited it. She died.
He laughs at that. Armored back suits? That's your armor you're using, right? Goodness,
Yeah,
man. You
that's
could do much. What do you live in space or something? Get out of here with that. I can get you anything you need. What do you do? What do you want?
I don't know. What do you got? Don't ask me that question.
Distortion armor.
Yeah, yeah. Do you have a distortion cannon and distortion armor to go along with it?
Can I
Oh
please
man!
can I please get a
Ah,
singularity armor?
shucks. We just went. We just sold out. Fuck.
So there's this legendary. Yes.
Oh god damn it.
Shut the fuck up. Listen, that's how it used to be. Yeah, they have combat field uniforms. They also have assault suits, but since they're also really pricey here. Like he explains to you, like all of our stuff is custom made to order stuff. But since we put such care and detail into it, it usually takes a day or two to complete. And yeah, I mean, like we're more expensive than most armor shops put together, but in the end, you're gonna have a product that does not fail on you at all, ever. We had one guy wear armor for fucking 5 years of battle straight, and he came back home, and the only thing that wasn't broken was his armor. I mean,
Well, but
like,
he was broken.
yeah, no, yeah, he kind of died because he got headshot, but he wasn't wearing a helmet, so fuck him.
Yeah, he's just trying to look cool.
Yeah, I mean, I tell you, it still shined. We sold it to some guy, and he bought it. Collector armor.
I mean, I would probably buy it. I don't. Well, what are the prices on the assault suit? Sounds cool.
Yeah.
How much that run?
I mean, usually it costs 100,000, but we're running a special right now for 50,000 for new customers.
Shoot. Yeah, I think I'd like that. You want to go ahead and get me some measurements and then I'll be back in a day to pick it up?
Measurements? Pfft, no, Cameron already did that for us.
Oh, God. Well,
Listen.
what's your name? What's your name there, buddy?
Give me a second. I gotta come up with a name. Don't give me one.
Ron Swanson.
Yeah, he suddenly grows a beard and he goes,
Mustache.
I hate everything about this. Do you
I
shave
love
downstairs?
bacon.
Yeah, I want bacon. Fuck.
What I think you heard me say is bring me bacon. What I meant to say was bring me all the bacon.
His name is Akihiro.
Akihiro.
Yes.
Well, Akihiro, I'll see you this time tomorrow, or you want to just give me a ring when it's done? And
that's the best part. We'll call you, and you have to give us our phone number. Since you enter the store with your phone, already done. We have the number.
Wow, that's kind of scary.
I mean, listen. We don't solicit. We don't send phone. We're not like those other armor companies. You come to us. You get your business done. We tell you when it's done. You come pick it up. That's the last you'll hear of us.
All right.
Well, warranty time.
I'll pay you now then.
No, you pay when you pay when the armor's done.
Okay, then I'll see you when you call me. All right, bye, hero.
Yeah, see you later.
And then I get back into the SUV Uber. I'm like, yeah, you know, if there's like a drone shack, like drone parts or
you mean radio space?
Yeah, radio space. Let's go there.
Oh yeah, I love that place. They almost went out of business a few years ago, but they came back kicking. Let me tell you.
You can't get rid of them.
Yeah, you can't. They'll keep coming back. I tell you what. Yeah, so he takes you to the local radio space.
I go inside, and head to the drone section.
Yeah.
I just got a couple drones. I was kind of thinking about maybe kitting one out for I mean, honestly, for heavy lifting, but I'm not sure what the capacities on the heavy lifting is. Not sure if
The wall of drones does not talk back to you.
Ah.
No. There's a guy there. There's a guy there. After you start talking, a guy moves forward and is like, "Oh yeah. I mean, it depends on the model drone and like what kind of drone you got, but most of them can handle a few pounds, maybe up to 20. We've got a few kits that can add heavy duty to it. We can make it a little bit better."
So nothing strong enough to like pick me up and fly me around.
I mean, that would be.
I need a better drone, huh?
You're gonna need like a military drone for that stuff.
Yeah, good point.
We kind of can't sell those,
Yeah. Well, what do you got? I wanna hook one of these things up with something.
Yeah, he shows you a few of the modification kits. There's a few of them that can most drones can lift up to 10 pounds, 20 pounds, but they'll move slower. There's a few kits that add heavy boosters to it and heavy gravitic engines to them, so that they can lift more. Up to 50 pounds is the biggest one without a movement penalty.
Okay. What about suicide charges?
Suicide charges?
Yeah. So, if you want to crash it into something, it blows up.
We don't sell those, and I don't know of any place that really does.
All right. What about any of these? Oh, what about a station keeping? It just puts it on like uh observation, basically.
Oh, you mean like you mean like you mean like a sentry drone?
Yeah.
Yeah, we sell them. They got cameras in them and everything. They're pretty good.
Okay, perfect. I want to buy one of those, please.
Okay. He brings you to a different wall. There's like a cleaning drone area. There's there's a small cell phone area as well, but no one's over there really. There's demilitarized bots that look heavy duty but don't have like any weapons on them. Like the turrets on the tank drone has been taken out, and it's just like empty space on top of this drone here.
Okay.
But yeah, he brings you to a section that has a bunch of like drones with cameras on them, and he's like, yeah, you can modify most of them with alarms and stuff like that.
Okay, perfect. See, station keeping does not. If equipped with operations. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'll buy one of those. So what I'm reading is it's you put it onto an existing drone chassis, and the drone does not need to be consistently controlled. When the operator does not spend a main action to pilot, it simply remains stationary. If equipped with observation suit, it can ping the operator if any anomaly reading is obtained.
Yeah, so most of these are just like a combo package.
Oh, okay.
So it's like almost like when you buy if you bought a phone from a certain carrier, it'd be like, oh, comes with this free case. It's more like that. Like you're buying a drone and the camera that gets installed into it.
Perfect. Okay. What type of model is it on? Is it?
It's just a regular hover drone. They have a few that are like stationary that can you can install into the floor of a ship or like the floor of a ship or an estate, and then it would just be stationary and stuff like that.
I think I would rather have it be like a flight drone, like
A
a
flight
hover
drone?
drone. Yeah, hover drone.
Yeah. They have a few hover drone models.
Then I will buy one of those. Do I see if they have any medical support drones?
Medical support drones?
Yes. The drone can be loaded with up to a dozen units of medication, whether stim doses, Lazarus paths, benevolent substances. It can launch a medication through a remote injector at a target within 10 meters. It shoots medicine at them. Um, within 10
You look
meters.
hurt. Here you go. Oh shit, my ass.
The
Yeah.
next time we see Cayde, he's gonna have a swarm of drones around him,
Yeah.
healing, and he's got spiritual guardians, the D&D
Yeah.
spell,
Yeah.
doing both.
He's got like a swarm of drones that just circling his heads. One of them keeps shooting him with needles. He's like, ow, oh,
I'm
ow,
unstoppable.
ah. Yeah. I am a god, and then they all explode next to his face because
Yeah,
he bought a
they
suicide
all
one
run
too.
out of fuel or
Yeah.
battery at the same time. Oh no. I
Give me a
min-maxed
second
too
here.
hard.
What the heck? Oh, I see. Yeah, they have a medical drone as well. They have one model, and it's like the last one. It looks kind of like an old version of the model.
Okay, I'll kick the old lady that was eyeing it and steal it like it's Black Friday. I'm just kidding.
Sir, please don't be violent.
I'm just
Fuck
kidding.
you, it's mine.
Get out of
I'm
here,
gonna get the
elbow.
trail. Yeah. You pile drive her and then
Just kidding, of course.
RKO
So, yeah,
out of nowhere.
Station keeping and medical support, and then I'll with 2 big boxes. I'm assuming I'll waddle up to the counter, plop them down.
Okay, yeah. So the station keeping drone is going to cost 3,000,
Okay.
and the medical support drone is going to cost 10,000.
Okay, 40K.
Wait, what? 40?
10,000 and 30K.
Yeah, Warhammer.
No, not 30K. 10,000 and 3,000.
Oh, 13,000.
3,000.
3,000 and then 10,000.
Oh yeah, no.
13,000.
Okay, I should get mad at myself.
3,000.
I thought you were telling me like, all right, the medical support drone is 13,000. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? No, I just said 3,000.
Okay, here. Oh God. All right, so I buy that and then I go back to the Uber guy and fill up more of his back seat with shit.
Got it. Yeah. Like he's got a trunk and that's full of your shit from space, Amazon, and now you've got like the passenger seat that you're not using just filling up with drones and shit. And he's just like staring at you like, fuck. What the fuck?
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know how to modify the resources without pulling out a calculator and just doing the math on it.
I would just write down I would just write them down somewhere and then write down the expenditure somewhere else, and then at the end of the session do the math.
Roads. Okay. I think that'll be it. I'll head back to the ship and unload and start, because it's probably getting kind of late in game.
Yeah, you guys landed about noon, and it's about 5-ish, 6-ish now. Like the sun is starting to go down over the side of the planet, over the horizon, I should say. Fucking dumbass me.
Then yeah, I'll go. I'll pay the cab driver. How much do I owe the cab driver for taking up most of his day?
You owe him 5,000 credits.
5,000. Okay, perfect. Well, yeah, and then I proceed to start shuttling in
your stuff.
The stuff.
Yeah.
Just like stacking the drone boxes in one corner, and
yeah, like he's helping you like unload it from the car and put it on the
like a hover dolly, hover cart.
No, like there's like the ramp to the ship is still down. You guys don't have to worry about security because they have officers, and not to mention this is like the Passel, so yeah, you don't have to worry about people coming to you. I intentionally said that time.
Can I just say that I'm so happy that we're just leaning into it?
Yeah, exactly. At first it was a mistake. Now it's a fucking thing. Yeah.
That's funny.
There's never a mistake on the show. What are you talking about?
then I guess I'll start the montage of just
Like
all
he's
the.
putting it down on the bottom of the ramp, and you're coming down and picking it up and putting it in the ship and everything.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, he's like seeing all these like weird Christmas globes and disco balls and bead
Yeah.
curtains and
Yeah. Like
weird rugs and
he watched you put them in, but as you're taking them out one by one, and he's helping you take them out, he's just like, "Fuck is this shit? Jesus Christ!"
7 drones and
Yeah, like he sees the 7 drones,
like
he's
a
just like, "Fucking
kid that got
psychopath over here."
kid that just got money for the first time.
Yeah.
And then montage putting all the shit up in my room, weird eclectic leg lamps and oh yeah, that's right. I wanted to go to a nursery and find a. I'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, and then that's it for me.
Yeah. Okay. Gene, what are you doing, buddy? Wait, do you have to do anything in the city, or did you just go back to the ship?
You're muted, bud.
You there, buddy? Gene, you still? Wait, am I just dead?
No, I can hear you.
Okay.
I think
I can hear
he's
you.
working
Oh, whoops! I was muted this whole time.
on it.
He was saying he can't hear us. He's looks like Gene. Oh no, the Space Reavers. They got to him.
Oh no, not the Space
Oh
Reavers.
God.
The worst kind of space pirates you can deal with.
So here's the thing.
They're not the worst.
What we don't know about Gene is that currently he's trying to infiltrate a secret base to find a fucking Metal Gear Rex. But he's
Oh my God.
he's on a belly crawl inside of a
Instead of a
cave.
duck.
Yeah, and he's oh God, there's a crab. Its pincers are so huge.
So massive.
How about now?
Ah, there
There
he
we
is.
go.
All you have to do is
Hey.
Okay. I have no idea what happened. For some reason, they both kind of switched where this was output that was in. I don't know what the fuck happened there.
Oh,
right.
yeah.
So, yes, I again had to go meet my incestuous sister.
You know what?
I'm just saying, man, I was adopted, so
Oh, okay. Well, it's good then.
fair game.
Step bro, what are you doing?
I'm stuck.
Oni.
You're not supposed to put that there. Professor Oak appears at the bottom of the screen.
So,
this isn't the time to be using that.
when we left the thing, I basically was on my way to just meet her there.
Okay. Yeah, so she's when you told her to meet her on Alley, she said yeah, she get a shuttle. She says that she can meet you at somewhere to eat. She says that she's game for anywhere. So she's leaving it up to your discretion where you want to go.
I recall her favorite place to eat, which was
One of those steakhouses where you pick the cow.
the Orange Clam.
The Orange Clam?
The Orange Clam.
What do they serve at the Orange Clam?
Well, first of all, motherfucker. First of all, they serve anything you can think of. You got burgers, you got your hot dogs, you got your oysters, shrimp,
Traditional
octopus.
Japanese American food.
Yeah.
And let's not forget their staple food. Clams. Delicious
Goddamn
clams.
They have a house specialty called the Oyster Burger and the Orange Clam, which they're known for. It's where they just put a bunch of clams in a pot and then just spray sriracha sauce all over them.
The best part is, I hate this place. Gene does not like the place. He will get food poisoning for this place. But she loved it. You know, it was her favorite thing, and he will never understand why. So here I go. Orange clam. Let's go.
Okay, yeah.
Table for two, please.
Yeah, you tell her to meet you at the orange clam, and she just texts back, "My favorite winky face."
Yay! All right.
Yay! Yeah. So, God damn it. So yeah, like you show up, and like she's maybe like 20 minutes later she shows up, and like she's like obviously at the front, just sitting there like lost, trying to look for you.
Yeah. Okay. I see her. I just kind of walk up to her. Right now, Gene is kind of like this weird, awkward state where he's been, for all she's known, he's been dead for God knows how long.
Yeah, no. When you messaged her 2 sessions ago, she was very surprised by it. Like,
very surprised.
In her message back to you last session, she was very like, "You're supposed to be fucking dead. What the fuck?"
Yeah, it's like if I called Daniel 2 days from now, going, "Hey, I'm actually your long lost brother."
Yeah, exactly.
I know.
Like,
you thought I died in the womb, but I survived. You know?
Goddamn, fucking.
I survived.
Why does it have to be died? I thought you thought I died in the womb.
But it's really me,
but
brother.
I survived.
Oh my God!
Before we were born, you thought about how I had died in the womb.
Okay,
we had a very close relationship in the womb. We went through high school in there.
Please stop.
Hey, do you see those rails over there that we're not on?
You see how far they are? They're like over the horizon now. Fuck.
You might say we've gone off of them.
So, yeah, do you look different than the last time she saw you?
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure I look different. You know, a scar here or there. I look older. The smell of cigars all over me. So
do you look different? Yeah, I smell different, and I've got a few scars.
So I walk up and going, "Hey, sis. Long time no see."
Yeah, immediately, as soon as you approach her, she's like, okay. Weird guys approaching me. And then as soon as you speak, like she she recognizes the voice, and she just gives you a big hug. And she's just like, it's been so long. Like
I do that like I pause for a second, then I heard her back. Because it's been so long since human contact that's not meant to kill me has touched me for so long.
Yeah.
Jesus. I thought I felt bad for Fafnir.
It's been so long since I felt the touch of anyone, let alone a woman.
Last time someone put their arms around me, they tried to crack my spine, just rip my spine from my back.
Yeah, no, so like she gives you a giant hug, and you give her one back, and she just goes, "Everyone said you were dead. Everyone. Mom, Dad, your old war buddies too.
Except for your hair and your nails, dead."
Yeah. We found your teeth, but that was it.
Like, do you still have them? I would really like them back.
No, they crumbled after a while.
So, for a while it was. The last thing I remember was we went on a mission, and well, things went bad really fast. Next thing I know, I'm in a ditch, just waking up, blood everywhere, scars all over me, roaches feasting on my skin.
She just, like, as soon as you say that, she's like, please stop. No.
Fucking roaches.
Sis, you have to understand.
I remember them crawling out of my eyes.
You have to understand,
what the fuck is wrong with me?
It's been a very long time since I probably had a conversation this long that didn't involve killing. I'm not the same brother you used to grow up with. Oni-chan's dead. He's never coming back.
Fuck up, god damn it. I'm tempted to call it right now, I swear to God. No, so yeah, she's like, she's very emotional right now. Like tears are like starting to stream down her face as she like looks at you, and she just shakes her head and she's like, "No, you're here now. You're not dead. Obviously you're not. Otherwise I wouldn't be hugging you." Then she starts to look over your face, and like she's rubbing, like she's not like any tension behind it, but like she's running her hands through your head to feel like any scars and stuff like that. And she goes, "You don't seem like, it doesn't seem like you've been it at all. It doesn't seem like you have the Lazarus scars upon you. So you look fine, and your eyes are still the same color. It's just good to see you."
It's really good to see you. How's the rest of the family?
I mean, I haven't told any of them that you texted me because, I mean, I kind of figured you wanted to be secret. Otherwise, you would have called Mom first.
I actually lost her number.
Oh, I see. Kind of looks down for a bit, and she's like, "I mean, Dad's still working for the same pharmaceutical company, and Mom's just staying at home doing her
They're
thing."
going to say State Farm for a second. Like, State Farm? What are they still doing there?
Yeah, it's Space Farm now. Fuck State Farm. It's Space Farm. Bum, 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 bum. No. Fuck. We keep going off the track.
Well, I figure even if I didn't lose her number, I still would have contacted you first. I just don't know if I can still show my face around them after. Well, when I left, it wasn't exactly on good terms.
I mean, they were still torn up when they found out. I mean, you don't contact someone for a few months, they get worried. After a year, they assume the worst, and it's been a few since then. So, yeah, we all thought you were dead. I'm sure I'm sure both of them would be happy to see you.
Then I guess I can go back for a few days.
I mean,
I've made some new friends. Well, one of them not so much of a friend, but the others aren't so bad.
somewhere Fafnir sneezes. Someone talking about
Somewhere. What's going on?
Stella.
Jesus.
But yeah, no. So yeah, she's like, "No, I mean, I could just get them a shuttle to come here. I'm doing quite well in school right now. I've got a few grants, and I'm working a side job at the moment. I can easily pay for their ferry fee to get here, and we could meet tomorrow or something."
I'm not surprised he's doing well. You always were the smartest out of the two of us.
Someone had to be. Had to cover up for your fucking mistakes.
Well, so far my mistakes have brought me a lot of money, so I would be honored if you give me if I can pay for their fees.
Oh, well, I mean, listen, just take them to somewhere better than here. I know no one else likes this restaurant, but it's like,
but it's your favorite.
It's the best of times for me. Mom and Dad always hated this place. Let's be honest.
Well, they hate.
And I know you. Listen, I know you act happy about it, but whatever.
You can't prove that. All right. Well, I say we go to their favorites, and their favorite is the Blue Oyster.
Fuck off. Come up with a different name, and we're coming up with something else.
Hold on.
It's the Blue Mussel. Yes.
The Blue Monkey. Torisawa's. It's just called Torisawa's, and it's one of those really really nice, fancy, sushi and sashimi places.
Give me a second here. It's Torisawa?
Yeah, Torisawa's. Oh, give me a few seconds. He's gotta use the little boy's room.
You're taking off? Okay.
Yeah, just give me a few seconds.
All right, it's been a few seconds. Codex, what are you doing after you drop off Fafnir?
Oh boy, I have so much to do. I gotta put feelers out for some stuff for our
Okay.
next mission. First of all, I need to find there was a piece of equipment that I used that I was able to get my hands on the last time that me and Fafnir worked together, and I'm gonna need about 6 of them this time.
What are you looking for?
And they are the face makers that we used in our one shot.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we're gonna need
They've kind of run out of style. Not a lot of places sell them anymore.
Sure.
You might be able to find some though.
Yeah, I would love to try.
Okay. Give me 1 second here. Doo-ba-doo-doo-doo. Oh my goodness, that's not the right roll.
Everybody.
So you just like look on Space Google?
Sure, yeah. Like
Okay.
like prosthetic faces, face sellers near me,
Yeah.
just to see what pops up.
Oh shoot.
Places like, Space Buy or Spaceo Shack usually have them, or they
Yeah,
used to.
Radio Space used to have them.
Yeah.
So did Space Buy. They kind of don't sell them anymore. There's a few listings on Space List for them.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, so I gotta buy them like used from people.
There's a few of them that are new, and then on Spaces On, there's a few there's a few of them that are being sold not by the original manufacturer, but like you can go to Amazon, you can
Yeah.
try and buy something, and it'll be like, oh, available from these
Yeah.
sellers. You
Yeah.
can buy them like that.
Okay.
There's a few in system that are selling more than one.
Gotcha. Between all of these places, I just need to come up with 6 of them.
Okay, yeah. There's 2 sellers that one of them is selling 4, and the other one is selling 3 of them on
Excellent.
Spaces On
Then
that are in system.
what's the shipping looking like? A day or two? Or like
Shipping would take 2 days from they're being sold from, oh my goodness, give me a second here.
this planetary system search brought to you by Roll20.
Oh, Roll20, my
Get
favorite.
your virtual tabletop needs at Roll20.net.
The main seller is selling from Neo Kyoto, so it's going to take 2 days to get here.
Okay.
The other one is selling from Neo Tokyo, so it's going to take about a day, maybe half a day to get here.
Excellent.
The Neo Tokyo is selling 3 of them. The Neo Kyoto is selling 4 of them. He is selling them for 10,000 each.
Okay.
And then the Neo Tokyo is selling them for 12,500 each.
Okay, Neo Tokyo is the one that has 4. Neo Kyoto has 3.
Oh, Neo Kyoto has 4. Neo Tokyo has 3.
Okay, so that is 40 and then 36, so 76,000.
No, it's 2,500 and then 40K. So 65K.
Oh,
total.
Okay, so 65K total?
Yeah.
All right. Yep, that works for me.
Okay.
I will do that and place those orders. Question about Owie specifically.
Yep.
I can only assume that this is going to be a no, but is there a place where I might be able to look into getting some more cyberware installments.
There's a few places on Owie.
Awesome.
There's there's an actual clinic in the main city that you're in right now
Okay.
that sells recuperation services for it's mostly for war vets and stuff like that. But they
Yeah.
also if you come in and you're like, hey, I want to get these things, they can order them and then install them once they get them.
Perfect. Okay. So, give me one sec here. Remind me again. You said 65K.
65K for the
Yes.
face replicators. Yes.
All right. All right. What? So I am also going to look for. I am also going to look for. I want to look for. Damn it! I literally just had my eyes on it and it went away. Stabilization overrides. No. Slow time windows. Twitch lock actuators. That's it. I'm looking for a cyberware dealer that can give me the modification of a Twitch lock actuator, which allows me brief moments of hyper precise accuracy. Specifically, I would like to get some sort of programming that will tether my hand, my hand-eye coordination. So literally my cybernetic eye to my cybernetic arm, so that way I can do that the eye. There's that shit that you can get for your webcam when you're playing games that eye tracker, right?
Yeah.
I want to be able to where my eye goes, my gun goes.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm looking for that. If you want, in the book it calls for 30 credits, 30K credits. Up or down from there doesn't matter to me. Let me know.
It depends on the seller. Give me 1 second to roll their prices. Well, more so their stock, but yeah.
Yes. While you're doing that, Cayde, did you ever get armor, duster armor, woven armor?
No. But I got something better, so.
So are you not wanting that then?
Okay. Oh.
Probably not.
Okay.
I'll probably just buy a nice duster.
Okay.
Because the shit that
Yeah.
I just got is crazy.
Okay. All right. So the vendor for the cyber augmentation.
Yeah. So one of them comes so I'm assuming you send out text messages to each business like, hey, I'm looking for this.
Yeah.
Do you have this? Yeah. Most of the places say they do not. They do not sell military grade hardware.
Yes.
You get one back from a black market listing that says that he could sell it to you, but it's gonna be a bit pricey because the model that they don't really sell them anymore except for military use, and the model he has is kind of like a really good one.
Okay. What's the credit cost looking like?
You're doubling your credits. It's gonna be 60K for that one.
60K for that one.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to. I'll take the 60K. I'm going to throw in an extra 5K. And I'm gonna tell him you never heard of me after this is complete. I am going to then call back to those other, text out to those other places, a bank, basically like a crypto wallet, right? Like a digital wallet.
Yeah.
Transfer to those places. You never heard of me.
Yeah. So the main guy that's selling to you, he's just like, I don't even know who you are. What are you talking about?
Sounds like
the rest
a
of
plan.
the rest of the places are just understood. They basically get it. Like they've dealt with mother's dead members before. They're just like understood. Code of silence.
Perfect.
And then if you try to like the message or send anything back, it just says number deleted.
Nice. All right. There is one last thing that I have to do. I want to I want to try to connect with a I want to try to connect with a cook.
With the
Like
cook?
with a high society dining cook.
Okay. Make me that connect roll, man.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go now.
1, nothing wrong with me. 2, nothing wrong with me. Am I using an attribute?
Yeah. Go ahead and use your charisma.
Ooh, my charisma. Wait, no, that can't be right.
My charisma.
Okay, here we go.
Mucho charisma.
9.
Yeah. So. This cook guy.
Yeah.
What's his name? What's his story?
His
Give me
name.
1 second here.
Yep.
Oh, shoot, that's the wrong thing. This is why we come here. All right, what's his name, buddy?
His name
Their
is
name,
gonna.
I should say.
It's gonna be Oh yeah, no, it is a she. Her name, is Satoshi. She's so high society that she only has one name.
Ah, she's one of them.
That is her family name. She is
Got it.
Satoshi, right?
Yeah, I am my family.
Yeah, exactly.
Therefore, I do not dishonor.
Exactly. She. Let's see. She is kind of like a Gordon Ramsay, like a Japanese Gordon Ramsay.
Got it.
And at one point, she stabbed one of her line chef, her sushi chefs, her underlings, her proteges, if you will. She stabbed him to death in a fit of rage.
Oh,
Um,
goddamn.
So, his family put a hit out on her, and it was one of the only times where I've ever taken an assassination, like I've taken a hit job. And I got to her, and she had explained that they were lovers. He cheated on her with her mother, and then her mother, out of guilt, killed herself. So I said, you know what? That makes sense. I'll help you out. I
Okay.
get that. So that happened. So it's not like the craziest best of terms, and I'm not even really that comfortable like dealing with her.
Yeah.
But she's the only one who is going to be able to get me, I believe, illegal sushi for Gene, as requested.
Yes.
Yes.
So I need to know what animals would be on the endangered species, or even that like that close to extinct level, that would be illegal for sushi. I need to know what it's going to take to get her that to make me sushi for my crewmate.
Or even better, already extinct animals.
Yeah, so you send a message to her about, hey, I need some high end sushi. She sends back poisonous or not poisonous. How are we dealing with the situation?
No poison, all taste.
Okay, yeah. She sends back a few, like she sends links to both like extinct species and non-extinct species that are like very rare to find, but the meat is like the
Yeah.
best. Like only nobles eat
Yeah.
this stuff. And she's like, listen, I don't know who you're hosting a party for, but whoever is hosting it, whoever is paying, you better make them pay good for these ingredients, because these meats cost out the ass for them.
They're family.
The species that she gives you is there's a on one of the Chinese, on one of the House Zhang's planets, there is a rare species of underwater quote unquote dragons that is near extinct. Like first off, their birth rate is very low because when they're young, they're very susceptible, almost like sea turtles. But once they fully mature, their meat is very rich in like it's almost like Wagyu beef. It's very rich in taste and texture. And so buyers will go to the housing water planet and then just kill them off and sell them meat and get rich off of that. Like one of these dragons could set you up for retirement with high class living standards.
Shit.
So she's like, to even get an ounce of this meat would cost like a ton of credits. We're talking maybe $1 million for like 2 ounces. She also sends like a bunch of like smaller animals as well. There's you can buy panda meat to eat, and she says, don't worry about these guys. Somehow they brought them back, even though they died out on Terra way long ago. Who the fuck knows why? Because they still don't work. But here they're pretty good for eating. They're just hard to find. She sends you a few exotic species as well, and she's like, all these ingredients are gonna cost me and you a bunch of money, and it's probably gonna cost me a contact or two to get this meat. So you be wise on what you want, but I should be able to pull some strings.
Ballpark it for me. What are we talking about, price here?
She says, if you want an ounce of every meat that she's giving you 7 species to work with. She says,
just
if you want
the sea dragon.
Just the sea dragon?
Just the sea dragon.
She says, last time I tried to buy some of this, it was $1 million for 2 ounces of meat. If we're looking for anywhere that's like you're going to be able to serve people, not just yourself, for one time, we're looking at maybe $5 million for a pound.
Luckily, I'm looking for one bite for one person.
Yeah, she says, give me $1 million and I can work with that.
All right, counter offer. Here we go. I've got 3 Mother's Den. I've got 3 Mother's Den coins. 200,000 credits. And I'll owe you a favor. Now that, as a total package, is worth well over 2 million. And you know that to be true.
Roll me a charisma check here.
Holy shit! Am I doing a talk? Is there a skill attached to it?
Yeah. Do a talk for me as well. Do a talk with charisma.
All right, here we go. Talk with charisma. All right, here we go.
He goes, I won't ask much for the favor. I'll work with what I can. Send me the stuff over. I'll come collect the coins when I can. Where are you parked?
I'll tell her that we're parked at the Pastel, but I can meet her anywhere.
Yeah, she says, I'll come to you. I want this to be discreet. Besides, I've been to the Paso once or twice.
Well,
she said, send me the credits now. I'll start getting into work. I'll collect the coins once I get something.
They're already on their way. All right. Good doing business with you.
She says, I better not get fucked for this, I swear.
Nah, you'll be all right. I'll make sure he says thank you.
She replies back with, I'd better fucking get a video and he better bow his head to the fucking ground. If not through it. I want to see an ostrich move on this fuck.
All right. Can do.
Okay. I'll roll for that next session.
All right.
Anything else you want to do, Julyen?
No, that's fucking it.
Gene Codex, got it.
Fuck.
We're gonna end with this. The camera comes back to Fafnir. Fafnir, go ahead and roll me a biopsionics check. What the fuck was that creepy ass laugh?
He's waking back up.
You
Oh,
approach me,
shit.
Kazuya.
It's upsetting. The most expensive thing I've done. Get a fucking piece of sushi.
I swear to God, it's gonna be the fucking deal Jotaro thing, and deal.
I hope it gives like a permanent stat increase or something.
Fucking something,
Okay.
man.
So Fafnir, the camera, like it's nearing the end of this. It's nearing the end of the episode. The camera disappears from Julyen on his phone texting someone. It pulls out from him, and then it flashes, and it shows you. There's a dummy in front of you, and Kazuya is sitting on the other side, both legs crossed, watching you perform an operation on this dummy. It's got like actual. It's got actual like vessels and organs in it and everything. Go ahead.
No, can I look like you know in the precog movie Minority Report when they're like moving the screens like in front of them? That's like what I look like when I'm using the power.
Yeah. So like this is the thing is you're kind of like it's been a long time since you've used biopsionics. After the last time you fucked up with them, you kind of like disowned them more or less, correct?
No, he actually got his brain fried during torture.
That's it. Yeah. So the entire day building up to this exam, Kazuya's been like trying to work with you to get over this training that House Turgenev put you in. Because House Turgenev, the way that their biopsionics department worked was, listen, fix your shit or you die. That's the way it goes. If you want training, do better. That's it. Whereas he's trying to teach you, no, biopsionics is not about force. It's not about like working someone else. Biopsionics is all about you working with them to mend both. So after a few hours of talking you through this, he finally sits you down in front of a dummy and he's like, I just want to see you operate on a dummy. And you get to work and you do like it's strange because you're trying to reach into a part of you that you can't really like you remember it, but at the same time, like your memory's all fuzzy because your brain has been fried. But after talking you through and like basically pepping you up, you finally like start operating and you're doing like it's almost like secondhand nature is slowly coming back to you. You start messing up a little bit, but then as you're messing up, you feel as if like a hand is correcting your movements and you start doing the operation better. At the like it fast forwards and it shows you like working through these organs and like healing them up, soaking up the blood and all that stuff, like using both your mind and your hands to help do this operation. And at the end it shows you without using your hands stitching the incision wound back up. And then you just hear him clap from the other side of the body and he goes, for someone who's not used their psionics in a long time, you're doing quite well. There's a few things I can help you with to get these back up, and I think tomorrow you come back in for proper training, and we'll be able to get you back up to snuff. I remember your name. You used to be the top. Let's get you back up there, all right?
Arigato gozaimasu, sensei.
He just smiles and says, "For now, your day has been completed. I'll tell Julyen of what work we need to do, and I'll send that to him later today. But for now, you have free time. Come back tomorrow, 6 a.m. sharp. I expect to see you here bright and early. We will begin your training then."
Hi.
He nods his head to you, and then he gets up and walks away. And the camera pulls out, zooms back into this night as she stares at a photo of her and another woman, and in front of them are 3 children. A daughter in the middle, who looks exactly like Amanda. A younger boy who has long hair, and one of his eyes has already been cut out.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the other side, a woman with robotic arms who has long black hair, and she just stares at it for a moment and goes, "I've missed all of you, and now one of you have come back. I'm so happy." And with that, the camera fades to black.
Oh man, some Blade Runner shit.
Executive producer Dick Wolf. Well, that seems like a nice, healthy conclusion to tonight's episode of
That was good. Yeah, I feel like we all did
Far
pretty good.
Reaches Illiad Saga. Don't forget to tune in twitch.tv/warboner8055 tomorrow afternoon. 2:30. Does that sound good to you guys?
2:30 sounds good to me.
All
Oh,
right.
it's perfect. I'll be working at that time.
Excellent. For the working title podcast. And the upload should be available tomorrow morning, bright and early, right about the same time. Al, what are you doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow morning we're having our reading. It's looking like, actually, give me a second. Let me see. I think that Mechanicum has won the poll. Yeah, So tomorrow we're going to be reading the Warhammer 40k book Mechanicum in the morning at 6 a.m. PST. So be here for that. And then afterwards, we'll probably be going for 6 hours tomorrow from 6 a.m. to 12. And then after that, we'll be doing the podcast at 2:30, like you said.
Excellent. That being said, have a good night. Dan, you want to send us out here?
No.
No. Don't forget to hit those crits.
No, that's for the podcast, you bitch. You can't do that now.
Okay. Okay. Last week it was come on a crack or some shit like that.
All right, we're gonna go rate Necro Vanilla. Thank you everyone for tuning in tonight.
All right. And the stream has stopped.
All right.
Oh.
Yep, you got it. You're still rating.
Okay.
God, I hate those Jews.
Awesome.
I'm glad you didn't say that.
Yeah,